Hold up, is he allowed to say that? Did you sleep like 3 hours? Yep, pretty much. Yeah, that's where we are. Well, hello everybody. It's your boy Joseph Rothschild, aka MBT, here, back with another beautiful Tuesday morning of Yu-Gi-Oh! As the title says, I'm inflating with glee and ready to spill the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tea, courtesy of Grok at Gork. What? It's Tuesday, isn't it? It is. It's actually Tuesday. I hope that everyone is having a terrific Tuesday. We're only like 2 hours into it. I got a lot to do today, actually. We'll do it again. We'll do the same bit. I'll go, and we're already behind, so let's move on. Let's go to YG organization. Do we actually even have new cards? Grow big and round with Alpirus the Nurturer. Oh my gosh. The next V-Jump promo is... Oh, no, wait. We do have these new weird cards. I think that's it. Oh, Retro Pack 2 we can do. Limited Pack World Championship. Oh, this is the same one. Dice Rally. Alliance Insight. Yeah, that's it. All right, we can do this though in like 5 minutes. Ready? New cards PogChamp, new cards PogChamp. Or rather the same cards, but now it's got a big hole in it. All right, so first up, let's talk about Limited Pack World Championship 2025. So one of the things that Konami announced in order to resolve the outstanding disparity in their pricing relative to every other card game is they were going to start stamping cards. And we were excited because they said they were going to announce something else around Nats. I don't think this is that announcement, but it's a huge step in the right direction when it comes to pricing. I believe if you go to Worlds, you can get the Limited Pack World Championship 2025 booster set. And I got to tell you, this shit is awesome. We have like a New Frame Exodia. Look at that. We know that Breaker the Magical Warrior is in there. Ah, zut alors, c'est moi, Breaker, le warrior de magique. It's really nice. It's also got this big French sticker in it, which is really funny. If you get killed by French Exodia, it's a fate worse than death. Available at the World Championship event in Paris. You know, I might be going. I last year, it being a totally closed event really sucked. If they're going to run like side events and shit and like have spectator passes, that might be a good reason to like get off my butt and go to France. That would be really fun. All right, next up. Why are we doing this? So Retro Pack 2 is being re-waived. I don't really understand the justification for this. I do. I actually do. In case you're unfamiliar, Retro Pack 1 was redone a couple of months ago. Retro Pack 1, a set that was basically a mechanism to get a bunch of cards that were not well distributed within Europe at Yu-Gi-Oh's infancy into Europe. But because it was so unbelievably well distributed in Europe and poorly distributed in the United States, the cards became really expensive in the United States. Like, a lot of the novelty of the Retro Pack cards is that they were rare. Then they reprinted the Retro Pack. I don't know why they did this. I don't know who was asking for it, but the worst possible thing happened as a result of it, and that is they made a shitload of money. The Retro Pack 1, to my understanding, did not sell particularly well in LGSs, where customers were a little more discerning, but they were like greatest of all-time sellers at Walmarts, Targets, the few Toys R Us's that still exist, and shit like that. So as a result, we are doing Retro Pack 2 to keep the big box stores happy, and I don't really know who was asking for this. I guess YouTubers whose entire model is to make Bat Chest Blue Eyes videos. I can do like, we bought a case of Retro Pack and played against each other. That's fine, I suppose. All right, Good for them. We love Ruxin, but Ruxin is like all over Twitter being like, I don't know why they did this. The biggest funny outcome of this is a Gage, literally the day before this was revealed, bought a really expensive Retro Pack 2 card from Ruxin, and he sent Ruxin a message that was like, I'm so happy to finally add this to my collection. The only downside is if they announce the Retro Pack 2 rewave tomorrow, and oh man. The other rough thing is, like, at least with Retro Pack 1, there was a little bit of a differentiation between the new ones and the old ones because, like, the card frame was different. But this time they're like, yup, we are also bringing back the old card frame, the old card names, the old card text, and the old card look. It's going to be really hard to discern at a glance if something is from Retro Pack 2 or the Rewave. You'll have to check, like, the little copyright date. For that reason, I think it probably will bring down the prices of the Retro Pack cards, and people who have them are going to be a little upset about it. I'm blaming Gage, honestly. And before you ask, there never was a Retro Pack 3. Yeah, by that point, they had figured out international distribution. If only we could do it again. All right. Actual new cards. So, V-Jump Fall 2025 subscription bonus cards effects. Here's what we got. So we don't have the pictures. We just have the manga stills. First up is Dragonic Warrior. Contract Binding Dragon Warrior. You can discard a card, special summon a level 4 or lower dragon monster from your hand or deck, except Dragonic Warrior, but its effects are negated. Are you fucking with me? That's like crazy. Like every single dragon is now immediately suspect when it comes to print because there's a card that just searches it from deck. But you know what's fucked up? It's actually only okay, I think. They printed a card that said summon any monster from your deck. Any level 4 lower dragon monster. And it's like, yeah, but this one requires a discard, so... This is just Unizombie, but worse? Okay, 1, no. And 2, well, Unizombie is kind of the power level that I would expect this. Like a good card, but not the whole thing. It's just Pydra 4, 5, and 6. Oh, well, that's probably not true. Its effects are negated. I mean, this is going to be getting Black Metal Dragon 100% of the time, right? All right, after that we have Nuri Kabe, the Apparition. Not a spirit monster, by the way. I just sort of assumed this would be a spirit monster. Zombie effect Earth. If this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, moving on, you can pay 1,000 life points and target another zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon it and this card, but their effects are negated. Also banish them when they leave the field. This is another good card for zombie slop, but except the turn it was sent there, it means it's a little slow for me to care too much about it. Midzuki. I like that. I like the concept of calling it that. I mean, you get 2 monsters instead of 1, and you can target... it banishes when it leaves the field. That's maybe something you can work with. Like, you get Shang-Chi the Spirit Owl. I don't know. I'm trying to write it a check that I think it can't cash. Einroid. Eine Dveiroid. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send 2 level 4 or lower machine monsters from your deck to the grave. Well, that's interesting. What can we do with this? Like, what pops it that's relevant? I'm not seeing anything, and for that reason, I'm thinking it's a no. Megaroid City, yeah! Woohoo! I don't know, it's really interesting. They've printed 3 cards here that read crazy, and then you think about the implications, and you're like, they're okay. These are nice, though. I like that they're trying to shoot the gap on cards that are powerful, but not so powerful that they're immediately playable and everything. You know, Gmax Z. I like the way you've described these. These are cards that you keep in mind, if nothing else. What the fuck? Am I reading that right? Slifer, thank you for the 50 gifties in a different time zone, but I'm not going to miss my chance to oil. Jesus Christ. Well, thank you all. Thank you all so much for your support. If you didn't get one, this was your last opportunity. Dodge in chat, as simple as that. Legitimately, 600 people in chat, 50 subs. If you didn't get one, that was your best chance yet. You probably will never get one. You disgusting freaks. Dodged in chat. To signify. And I'll tell you this, if you did get it, go ahead and laugh at the people who didn't. Just throw some ha-has in the chat at the individuals who still do not have a subscribe badge by their name. All right, we got just, I think, one more. The next V-Jump promo is, we've looked at the three that were incredibly powerful, but unfortunately, the fourth one is for Dark Magician, which has doomed it to unplayability. This is unfortunate because the new Dark Magician stuff is pretty powerful. And if this is like a trap that does something relevant, it could maybe make it playable. I just don't think it is. The next issue contains a Dark Magician support trap, a promo trap card that's a trap card that powers up Dark Magician decks. Revealed June 7th. Place your bets now. What do you think it's going to be? I think it's going to be all Dark Magicians you control gain 100 attack until the end of the turn. Oh, we got one more? Oh, we are also getting a new precon centered around synchro summoning called Power of Fellow. That's a weird name. Power of Fellow? Power of Fellow. Well, what can I say but let us rev it up. Let's rev it up. Thus concludes New Cards PogChamp. All right, I'm gonna get some water and then we'll get it going. Relevant WCS prize meme. Breaker, why the fuck are you French? Ah, zut alors. Have we seen the Master Duel ban list? Yes, we have seen the Master Duel. What do you want me to say about the Master Duel ban list? It's perfect. Everything I could ever want. It makes so many important, impactful changes. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. Okay, hold up. Woo! Time to make our saga deck. That's the next thing on the docket. Folks, this saga deck is gonna be fucking crazy, by the way. If you were around for our opening, you know that we accidentally pulled a really powerful ritual deck. Is it slop? It is slop. I think the Shinobirds are actually not going to be featured in it. I think it. I hate to be like this. I think the deck is better than the Shinobirds. Blue slot. No calling. Yeah, no calling. Beaufort 9 control. Don't get too excited. We're not all the way in on Beaufort 9 of all things. Did you hear that Putin opened the oldest vault? Is that true? Are you going to do the Twitter thread today? Yeah, I'm going to do it after Saga. Wait, if Putin opened the oldest vault, what was their skin color? All black? That's impossible. Everyone? Oh my god. We have Harpy Lady? Yeah, we pulled it out of a left side of a pack. Like, legitimately, look how good this fucking deck looks. Okay, the Shino Barons did make it. I love triple incantation inception. Listen, we gotta do what we gotta do. This could brick also. I don't want to play Bahamut Shark because I don't want to have to... Oh, it can make Shark Caesar, can't it? Yeah, then we have... Well, what 2 waters are we going to turn into Bahamut Shark? I don't think we even have 2 waters. Yeah, fuck Bahamut Shark. We'll play something else. You have no waters. Yeah, exactly. Scroll back to my Saga polls. How about Gaga Gigo the Risen? You know? I think those aren't even my Saga polls either. Yeah, these are. Go for 9. I'm going to play Mech-Whipped Engineer. I don't think we can make this card. Yeah, we can't. I'm going to play Platinum Gadget. Maybe it'll come up. Oh, White Porpoise actually could, though. Would you not want to still play Ogre? Ah, CJ, you're speaking my language. I think I might want to just play Ogre. No, Ogre, this is going to sound so stupid. I don't think Ogre does enough. Like, it did enough against Gage in that deck where we got simplified because it legit won you last week. You got to understand, Gage played like a dog last week. He bricked, and then Ogre won because he played so bad. And he won't again. Fine, we'll put in Ogre. But if we brick on Ogre, it's your ass. Let's do some test hands. And let's change our accessories. This is going to be a hard deck to learn in 15 minutes, but I'm going to do my best. Let's do Being Who Sees the End of the World. Okay, well, hold up. Do I not have? I don't. Did I miss purchasing the, that 8-star extender? Oh my god, that's so rough. Oh, I guess I put it in the back of my mind. I was like, and I'll buy that later, and I just didn't. Oh, no. Ah, well, that's not too big of a deal. Maybe it'll be back some other time. Let's use Forest of Endless White. No Royal Decree? I think I do have to be playing Royal Decree. Do you think 44 is a reasonable number of cards for this? When more Ace Attorney? Great question. Let's say July. Let's do solo mode here. 44 is optimal. I agree. I haven't done the tactical tries yet. The slurp. Okay, this is crazy, of course. We have to get Candle here. Thank God we have 2 Candle. Grab Inception. We could grab ARA. No, it's Inception. It's Inception, it's Inception. Kind of sucks that, Talismandra works the way it does. World. Put the Candle back. Normal Clavicus. Mafty, send Harpy Lady. Beto Sabusta. You know, we didn't actually even have to do this part of the deck. What do we grab here? Mafteal? Oh. We will simply go first and Doug will swap to Evol, I'm hoping. Another weird one. Inception, send Talismandra for Beto Sabusta. Betos Buster, grab World. World. Grab. We could do Garrus Glosser. Talismandra for Inception. Garrus Glosser pass. Or we could do Mafteal, make nothing. We could go Clavicus. We could go Clavicus, Inception, pitch Talismandra, grab Candle for ARA or whatever. Or Talismandra for Garrus Glosser. Yeah, it's Clavicus. Oh. Oh, I really want Chaos Dragon. But no, it's got to be Crealter. Or it's got to be Garrus Glosser. I mean, this is pretty good. I think we could have even done better. Well, this is a nice hand. Ritual Sanctuary. We'll grab... I guess we have to grab Crealter here, right? Talismandra, reveal Crealter. We can summon whoever. I think we just want someone with a high stat line because he's a 10. So a 4 at least. We could get Kandal. Do it like this. We can't even ARA for Crealter. Glorious Taffy, I would never do that. This sucks. I think we are trying to go second is the other thing. God, this deck is hard already. Oh, God, I forgot there's a Megalith angle. Okay, here we go. Not Cyclone Laser. Okay, we always go World. We probably always grab Betosabasta. Pensaplume. We don't need both Pensaplume. Pensaplume. We are Pensaplume. Okay, we reveal Betos Buster. And then we can get whoever. It would be Kandal for ARA. It's got to be Talismandra. Who do we get off Talismandra? Is there anyone in particular we want? I mean, since we're going second, the Shino Barons. Let's try the Chaos Dragon angle. So, like, one thing that I wanted to attempt was this. I don't think Doug actually has an out for Chaos Dragon. Does that sound wrong? Then we can go ARA for Betos Buster, send Clavicus. Clavicus grab Mafteal. Mafteal. That Clavicus. Now we can make Gem Knight Pearl. I mean, we can make Minerva. That's funny. Just like flat Minerva. We can make Stardust Spark. We could Maftea to Fuse. We'll use... Blue Eyes. And Clavicus. No Magic-y Synchro. That's kind of the downside of this. Oh yeah? Take this. Damn. That's cool, huh? We can go Ikuta. I mean, this is a good card. Go combat. That was a good draw. Let's just go combat. Why was it banished? Who the fuck banished something? Your deck seems busted. Well, it helps that we played against Gradius. All right, we got just a little bit of time left. This is a hard one to place, actually. Huh. That's an unbelievable rip. Okay. So, probably want to get to a position where we can Shino Baroness Peacock. We'll go Manju. Manju effect, grab. Honestly, it's probably Betos Buster. Could be ARA. ARA, yeah. We'll lead ARA for the Shino Baroness. Send Blue Eyes. Baroness. EMR, no! What? Oh, from deck. Yes. World. Calling out from Scatland. Do we grab Bolas here? Ugh, it sucks that Pensaplume is the only one that doesn't work right with Crealter. Yeah, Betos Buster for sure. Pensaplume. Go Crealter. Let's get Candle. Candle trigger. Grab Inception. World. We can put back Crealter. Or we put back Ophiel. That's never happening. Mafteal. Oh, we were supposed to use Inception. Fuck. God, you can't overpay. That's so hard. Alright, so we could OTK here if we had sent 2 4s instead of Blue Eyes, and then left this zone open for Mafteal. Yikes. As is, we're a K-off. Man, there's so much freaking stuff to think about. Do we cut the megaliths? No, they're really good. It's just hard to kind of describe. We'll have to keep that effect in mind. This shit is a magical mallet. I know, right? Every time it happens, I'm like, oh, right, okay, sure. This hand's pretty good. We would go Bookstone, reveal Inception. God, what do we even want here? Probably Talismandra or Betos Buster. I think Betos Buster is just like so mission critical. Betos Buster. Grab World. World, grab Garrus Glosser. We're just a little off of what exactly I want to do. I guess we grab Candle. For the ARA. Then we can go world. Oh, why can't we world? We only have one MAFT. Holy shit. Boy, that's rough. Still fine. Use ARA to send the other two. I mean, this is... I'm not going to pretend like this isn't good. Yeah, what's up? These are like safety scissors. Get the good scissors. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Wait, why can I do this? Oh, because it's any ritual spell. That's sexy. Unfortunately, here does nothing, so... No! What the hell is that? The puppet magic of Dark Ruler? Alright, I will go grab fucking Mafteal. I was really upset because I thought that was Gel and Duo, but it's not. Let's go Clavicus. And then we can make Stardust Spark. Why not? Oh, wait. Why can't I make Stardust Spark with the two that I want? It can only be used for a Magic-y fusion. Okay, well, let's just chill then. Okay. What's mini Chaos Max for? Just Chaos, no Max? I don't think Doug has an out for it. Alright, well, that's just gotta do it. I mean, I feel okay about this deck, but who fucking knows, right? The classic conundrum. It looks good now. Will it look good into Doug's at set 5? Hard to say, but harder yet to leg. I think the problem that we've been having with Saga is that my profile is fucked up. I think my icon frame is supposed to be the brain control one. Wait, what happened to the beautiful flowers? Wasn't there a beautiful flowers frame? Was it limited time? Oh no, here it is. It has to be the beautiful flowers. All right, I am confident. I am hard. I am sweaty. Hey, by the way, why have I not been making progress on my my proficiency test? Oh, we're getting there. Can you does the Dice Rally not count for this? I've been playing Generator in Dice Rally. Does it not count for that? Because you're not proficient. Okay. It does? Well then what the fuck? Where are these two? I said 11 a.m. on the dot, and I'm never late. They're both streaming. Are you going to put up the thread before Saga? What thread? The Twitter thread? This person has no titles. They've been playing for 30 seconds. The thread's been up for like a month. All right, let's see what our... I bet it's Blue Eye. It's going to be Blue Eyes, isn't it? Oh, okay. I'll take a card. Yep. All right. Okay. As expected. You all know what's happening. Honk shoe. Honk shoe. Honkatus shoe. Hello. Hello? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How's everybody doing this morning?
I'm all right, man. How you doing?
To connect.
Oh, there we go. Doug, is your internet still really good?
Yeah, it's been working.
Good.
Wow.
I'm just watching my my dice opponent combo off. You know, I think it's really cool that it's the Link, Xyz, and Fusion event, and people are still showing up with Blue Eyes. That's like really fun.
Whoa, bad
What
chest.
do they do?
What do they do?
Seals?
They seals pass, and then they make Magia, and they're like anything to play Prime-Eye Blue Eyes. They activate.
Crazy.
Oh, apparently they draw Fiendsmith Tract as well. One of, by the way.
If I'm working at maximum efficiency, how long will it take to fully finish that dice event?
To get the title or to get the back to square one?
Just all the gems in the back to square one.
Too much.
Probably
dude.
like 6 hours.
I've been playing in the background.
6 hours, dude. I haven't even started.
It's way
yet.
too much.
To get the title,
so...
it's like a 20-hour ordeal.
Oh my god.
Okay, but no
Oh
one cares
my
about the
God.
title. Like,
Yeah, nobody
I'm
does.
about halfway through the second room of 3. Right? There's
We
3 different
finished
screens.
one go round on stream yesterday. We could have been more efficient. Probably it took us 2 hours. I think it would probably take you an hour if you were doing it as
a lot of
efficiently
it
as
just
possible.
I think you just should scoop immediately if you go second. I'm gonna be honest.
Do you
and
think-
I think
is
a lot
it
of my
possible-
opponents did that too?
Is it possible to let people in chat like Q snipe you in the event?
No, I think
Like,
that's
just
called
join
too
in
mu- I think it's
immediately,
too many
like,
people.
quit?
I think it's too
All
many
right, chat.
people.
Are you ready?
You
All
really
right,
think there's
we're
that
gonna-
many people playing Master Duel? I don't
We're
think
gonna
there's that many
Q
people
snipe
playing the
right
game.
now, chat. Ready? All right.
I think he can do it. I think he can
I'm
do it.
about
Here, let
to
me try.
queue
I'm gonna
up
help
for
you.
Dice Rally. Here we go. I'm gonna count down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Duel.
I do not condone.
Bro, I actually think you could do this, like 100%. Like, I
Jerio.
guarantee.
Okay,
There's like
I don't think this is
10K
any of you
people-
because every single one of this person's titles is a DC Cup top X title.
You know, that's really insulting to the intelligence level of your chatters. I feel
Yep.
like they don't really appreciate that.
Everyone's saying that's me, that's literally me.
If it's literally someone in chat, immediately concede. That's the only way to tell. Just,
Yeah.
At
just
the
instant
moment,
frame
there's
one scoop.
20,000 people playing Master Duel on Steam. You think you're going to be able to queue up with one of them?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I
Without
guarantee in the first
question.
3 queues, you could do it if you're trying. 20,000 is
Without
not that many people. I don't like. Is that crazy to say? That's not that many people.
No, it's not.
I mean, I think that's pretty fair for like an ongoing little card game. No, it's not gonna have like it's not like a new game or whatever.
Would you guys want to play? Would you guys want to start a hardcore Iron Man RuneScape group together?
Nope.
Does that sound
No.
fun to you guys? Oh, okay. Not all at once. Don't get so. Don't
Did you
sound so
see
excited.
the wasn't there I thought I saw like a new not like the new RuneScape, but I thought I saw like a RuneScape something coming out?
Oh, they it's like a spin-off kind of.
RuneScape
It's like a 3-person.
Dragon Wilds.
Yeah. It's not very good.
It's like the survival game.
Yeah.
Dude, so Dan and Josh came over to my house to film stuff. And we were talking and they were like, in the past 3 months, we have played 500 hours of RuneScape Dragon Wilds.
Wait,
Oh.
really?
They
They're
were
like
like-
into that?
They're like, it's all we've been playing. We play it all day, every day. And they play it the same way you play Oblivion, Doug.
Mhm.
There's
don't
like
do
a
anything?
tutorial that Dan has not completed. He's like, I've just been
Yeah, I
exploring.
dropped Oblivion after the tutorial, unfortunately. I think I got like 20 hours out of the game, but I don't it didn't
Did you
really hook
enjoy
me.
those 20 hours, bro? Did you enjoy
Yeah,
those
no,
20
well
hours?
worth it was only like $50, I think. That's a pretty good ratio. $2.50 an hour.
Mhm. Did you feel like you got your money? Yeah, you feel like you got your money's worth. That's all that matters, huh?
Yeah. No, and that's kind of the thing when I bought it. I don't know if I would have bought it for $70, but $50 I was like, yeah. I mean, what's the point of playing new games when I can just play Balatro all day, right?
That's
No,
so
but I've
true,
been playing a lot of new
bestie.
games and
That is so fucking true.
Oh my
all
bad.
right,
I'm not in the room
I got
yet,
the
guys. I'm
room
sorry.
here. You guys can join.
I've been like half
Hold
paying
up, let
attention.
me.
Sorry.
I have to
Sniping.
wall up on this chatter of mine.
Take him down. I
I'm
do
trying to make
kind of
sure-
want to try the Binding of Isaac though. Like I do
Oh,
see
man.
some pretty good
It's
things. about
so
it. That's also a
good.
roguelike, right?
It is
You can-
the roguelike.
Yeah.
You can co-op Isaac, right?
You
That's
can.
a thing.
No way.
I wouldn't
Mhm.
recommend it until you've played it a little bit, though. 'Cause it
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
fucks
No,
up
that
the
kind of thing is
experience.
a little. You streaming Dune Awakening, dude? I'll buy that game. I think it's gonna be ass, but I'll buy it. Don't worry.
It looks like ass, bro. It looks like ass.
It's one of those games that suffers from having like 100 things on the screen at one time, like as far as menus go and objectives, and it's just like just let them enjoy. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm
What's
ready
your
whenever
rule?
you
Just
guys
for-
are.
Yeah, I'm ready. I was gonna have you guys start off.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
I can do
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I gotta wait for this guy to.
that. No,
combo
take
up.
your time. I'm just mining some rocks. Don't mind me.
You're mining diamonds in Minecraft.
No. I'm mining shooting stars in old school RuneScape, dude. You ever see a shooting star like in real life? I feel like that's nothing I've ever seen before.
Yeah, not too often. I don't know if I can even say more than 5, but I've seen that.
I am placing
comment?
blocks and shit.
Chicken jockey. Dude, I gotta be honest. I kind of want to watch the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, it
You should
looks
check
like
it out. Yeah,
comically bad.
Yeah, it feels like it's one of those things where it's so bad it's so good though. Like,
I think you
You
did
know?
miss out on a big part of it, which was seeing it in the theaters. But
Yeah.
I think it is.
Okay,
I don't know,
theater
man. I
purist.
don't know about watching it on your house.
Yeah, Doug is like one of those Tom Cruise style. You have to protect the theater people. I'm gonna watch Minecraft torrented, unfinished version on a 3x5 phone screen with the pause button up the entire time.
No, it's not because it's a
Crazy.
good movie. I just
Dude, that
think
is-
that's like part of the experience. Like I saw
Yeah,
it a
no, you're
second
right.
time
do you know how
sober in an
ridiculous
empty
that is?
theater, and it wasn't nearly as good.
Wait, the
This guy
first
said
time
he
were
was gonna
people
watch
going
it on his
crazy in your
phone.
theater?
Oh,
Yeah,
please tell me
first time
no.
people went
Really?
crazy.
That's fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many prepubescent teens did you have? Also
you
in
see the,
theater when you
I
were
mean,
young?
it's not even that. It's like little kids, and then like
Like
young
40-year-olds.
20-year-olds, right? And then a couple old guys like me.
Old. All right. Old. Okay.
Oh my god!
I was kind of in a weird age demographic for it, I feel like, but I don't know. It was a lot of little kids, and they were going fucking crazy.
Joseph, I find it very funny that you said you would watch the Minecraft movie on your little phone screen, but you refuse to watch pornography on your phone screen.
Yeah, I'm doing a bit. I'm not really gonna watch the Minecraft movie on a
that's
phone
not a bit.
screen.
I think that's crazy, dude. You're not a real gooner if you ain't jorking it to the phone.
Yeah, that's correct. I'm not a real gooner.
What was the most obscure device that, as a kid, you watched porn on? I would say the PSP.
I said
discovered
PSP.
through
No, I actually
that
had a
was,
PSP. That's where I first discovered.
That was a window my mom did not care to look in, so I didn't have to worry about anything. PSP. That was iPod Touch. iPod Touch.
In like 2011.
No, I didn't own an iPod Touch. I wasn't rich.
On like 2011, I was jacking off on like a 2001 iMac occasionally.
Okay.
Dude, I
remember like with
doing?
dial-up internet, my mom would like go out with her friends, and like the second she went out, I would have to go look up a picture, and by the last 15 minutes before she came home, it would finally be loaded.
You'd have
And I'd be
one
like, "Hell
picture?"
yeah, dude. Not even okay. Maybe it was like, you know, a video, and it'd be like it would load like 1 second every 10 minutes. So it's just, oh my god, dude.
He's just watching the advertisement.
The stuff a 13-year-old boy will do for gooning is just unbelievable.
That is
Kids
true.
these days
Yeah.
don't know how good they
Bro,
are.
I think I've said it before on stream. There was like an Avril Lavigne music video that I was infatuated with, bro. And I spent $2 on the iTunes music store just to have that on my iPod.
You were jacking off
So
to
I could-
Avril Lavigne?
Allegedly.
Oh my god. She wasn't even 18 at the time.
Well, no, at the time
You
she was
weren't
18
either.
in this video. It was a for sure later part of her career.
Oh my god. What was the video? Can we know the video?
Yeah, it's What the Hell, the music video. Bro, like the first 10 seconds, she's in her undies, her
what the
underoos.
hell? That one?
It is, yes. Bro, she's like a big deal in Japan. Did you know that? Like, they love Avril Lavigne.
I'm
over in
glad to
Japan.
hear that.
Dang, nice. Have you heard the Avril Lavigne replacement theory? Also, where are you, Joseph?
I'm waiting on the fucking guy to die. Give me. He's playing so slow. What's the Avril Lavigne replacement theory? Can you explain?
Oh, it's like she's one of those celebrities that people think like died and got replaced by a different celebrity.
That really,
Katy
that really
Perry
does happen.
definitely did that. That definitely happened with
Okay,
Katy
see, I
Perry,
think
like,
the thing is people
100%.
just, you know, if people get facelifts and stuff, it kind of looks like that. But I don't know.
Did you ever get a facelift, Doug? Would you get a tune-up? Would you get a little?
Oh, they
Yeah,
had.
I mean,
Get
what's
a
the
little-
normal? I clearly don't. I mean, I don't think any of us care enough about beauty. Well, maybe Joseph, but like, I don't care that much. But you know, I think that a lot of people get like a little bit of Botox, and I think that's
Yeah, I think that's
reasonable.
You think that's reasonable? I think that's crazy that people are just like, "Oop, time for my yearly Botox sesh," and they just go get filled up.
You know,
Like, I
tighten
think
things
it's
up,
crazy.
and I don't think this is
I
why
think
people
so.
do it, but I will say that it does have some sort of medicinal property of helping with people that have really bad migraines, but that's not necessarily what I'm talking about. But I think that's fine to just get, you know, like a little, like
Little
people
touch up.
always, you know, see like not that I'm calling her out, but you know, people like Anne Hathaway, and they're like, oh wow, how have they like aged and still don't look a day? And it's like, well, like she's
They're
had
getting
some
a
work
little
done.
bit
And
of
there's
work
nothing
done.
wrong with that. Like she hasn't had a lot of work done, and she's not like botched like a lot of people. But like we got to be realistic here, you know, a little bit about that kind of stuff. I don't know.
That's injecting Botox. I wonder what would happen if like you inject like I can't think of another word for this. Like you inject cock, like wall cock. You know the what's it
yeah,
called?
yeah. It cock.
Is
it
it
is called
concrete or
cock.
something? It's called cock. Yeah, if you inject cock into like your
What
upper
are
lip,
you saying?
like you gotta know what I'm talking about. Doug.
CAULK.
Yeah, that cock. Yeah.
Hulk? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
How do you think that like feels? Like could you do that?
Into where? What are you talking
Like
about?
your upper lip or something like that? Could
Do
you
you know
just
what
give your-
cock is? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, he
I'm
knows what
very
cock
familiar,
is.
Doug, actually.
it's not. It's like that'd be like injecting like clay into your body. Like that's not gonna work. Gay
I'm
Crow be
watching
like
this,
Hulk.
I'm
Oh,
watching
fuck
this
you,
Avril
dude. That's not
Lavigne
funny.
video, Gage.
Well, I don't know if you can watch that on stream. Are you sure?
I get
I
it.
feel like I actually do know. I was an
Totagon
Avril
just
Lavigne
told me
as
I
well.
was a gooner because he watched the video. So I mean,
Dude, this is like
Make me-
this is the total, like, I could just imagine, like, 14-year-old Gage jacking off of this in 2007. This is, like, crazy.
Let me see the intro of this movie. Oh my god, frame one, I understand. I
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
He's like, I get it.
You know what? Actually, I understand.
Oh my god.
But she was fine. She still is fine.
All
probably.
my life, I've been good. But now, Gage is jacking off to me. What the hell? That's the song, right? That's how it goes.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
think that's
definitely it.
Hold on, let me look this
Dude,
up.
I asked the other day,
is
I
he,
was like,
our age?
were you guys like into the Jonas Brothers at all? I had
No.
two sisters and they were like infatuated.
No.
I for sure thought Nick Jonas, I thought he had cancer. Turns out he just had diabetes.
Diabetes, yeah, like,
Yeah,
a little different. Little different.
I was like very convinced he had cancer, and I was like, the
What?
other day I was like, is he doing okay? Is he alive? And everyone's like, guys, he just had diabetes. I was like, that's
Yeah.
definitely a far cry.
Wait, did he like? Sorry, I wasn't like into the Jonas Brothers. Was he like parading that around? Was he like, yeah, it's been hard?
No,
to have
I think somebody said that,
diabetes?
but like my sisters were
Yeah.
like, they thought it was like the end of the world. It's like
no, because he's like a big spokesperson for like the thing that the little square that like goes on your body that you can just you don't have to like stab yourself twice a day. You just you know what I'm talking.
What is that called? I know what that's talking about.
I don't know.
What is it though?
Also, Gage, just for full disclosure here, Avril Lavigne is 10 years older than all of us, if not 15 years older. So
Congratulations, Gage.
Whenever you were gooning was ethical gooning.
Ethical gooning.
I knew my goat would never sub-ethically goon.
Oh my goodness.
All my life I've been good, but now, oh fuck, no. Can attack a number of times equal to the number of Scareclaw monsters you control with different names.
He's still
So it's
gaming.
3.
He's still playing. Oh my goodness.
This one.
I'm gonna play Cassie John. Man, I was playing some some ranked with my saga deck. I was kind of
No,
popping
you
off. I
weren't.
beat some
Were you
real
really?
decks.
Did
Yeah.
you win any games? Did you get our rookie?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I'm in bronze now. Yeah, I'm in bronze 3.
Oh, let's go.
Easy in bronze, dude.
I still got
Dude,
to
I
roll a
think
die.
I would love the DZ
Awesome.
tryhard arc. That would be so crazy to see him hit Master.
I'm
1 for
telling
a
you, we
season.
gotta
I
do
should
the
get back in
Wonky
a
Quartet
Yu-Gi-Oh
YCS
sometime.
run.
Dude, I'm like, there's sometimes that I really sit down and I'm like, okay, I don't mind this format, and I'm like, actually have fun just queuing games. But there's sometimes where I'm just totally miserable, bro. Like I can't bear to
Wait,
look
oh,
at
you
ladder.
talking about Master
I went
Duel?
4 and
Yeah,
2.
dude,
Yeah,
fucking
Master
Master Duel. It sucks, man.
TCG, I'm not. You can't get. I probably am fully retired from like paper Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I don't like besides Edison. I really don't know
It's
if I'll
too
ever pick it up
expensive
again.
unless you're constantly playing. Like
Yeah.
like I used to I used to justify expensive purchases where it's like, okay, I bought Ash Blossoms for $40, which was a good deal, but it's like, how many events do you bring those to? How
Right.
can you girl math it to like $7 an event? But like if you're not going to stuff, it's just not worth it.
All
you're
my
borrowing,
life I've been good, but now, oh, what the hell? Damn, I remember the
Damn.
shit out of that song. Dyer actually
You
showed up
gooned
in
to it
chat
too,
and
or
said,
no.
that Avril song is part of what made me realize I was a girl. Yeah, it made Gage realize
Hey,
something too.
Honestly. Yeah, yeah, it was my awakening, dude. All right, fella. I gotta be so honest with you, Joseph. I have no idea how this is going to go today.
I feel pretty good about mine. Unfortunately, Doug's in this game too. Fuck me. This hand is really good
And?
against Doug. Only okay against
All right,
you, I
let's see
think.
here. All right, let's go.
Who won the coin toss? Oh yeah.
Who do you think?
Never mind. Why did I ask?
No,
All
maybe,
right,
maybe it's
very
good against you, too.
impressive set here.
Oh, a U set.
Actually,
Like
doesn't
it.
look very impressive at all. All right,
Yo!
Gage.
All right, what do you got?
I think we can, be reasonable adults about this. That Fire King deck that I brought 2 weeks ago, the Bujin deck I brought last week, they're not cutting it.
Absolute joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not good. So we're going to begin with Incantation Talismandra, and I'm going to show you Shinobaron Peacock.
Wait, what did we banned calling from this, right?
We did, yeah.
Calling and Aratama.
That is correct.
I think this is so what are you playing like I did? Are you playing the wind ritual spell? The
Gage, who
Here's
knows?
the thing about
Who
that
knows,
Wind Ritual
Gage?
spell. It is now in a pack.
I'll allow it. I mean, yeah, go ahead and talismandra it up. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna grab
curious to see what
Candle.
how you fucking making this work now. I don't know
No,
way.
there's a
And
pack
all
that's
effect.
like the Nepthes and
We're going to grab
some other wind
Incantation
ritual. I don't know if it's
Inception.
the voiceless voice pack or
Are we
where are all these
is it
cards?
after this episode there's a ban list or is there one more after this?
I don't know.
One more. There's one more.
Okay.
I activate Incantation Inception.
Okay, very good card.
This allows
That is
me
generic, right? Yeah, that's
to
generic.
ritual
It's
summon
generic.
a.
So what pack
Shino
are
Baron
these
Shade Peacock.
incantations in?
You don't worry about it. You will find out in time.
Okay.
I activate Shino Baron Peacock.
Ooh.
Add any spirit, any ritual.
I'll replace
spell.
it with one
Recall!
draw. I feel
Okay,
like that
that's-
should be a bit
I'll
better
take that.
than giving you exactly the spell and the monster. I think that might be better for me.
Yeah, no, I think recall. Man, we both.
Is
have
this
recall.
hard once? It is. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Well. Huh. How do I want to? Wow. That
recall was going.
that was
crazy
actually a
on the
really
real
good draw.
rank ladder,
Fuck.
by the way.
We can. Okay, we're gonna do this like this. I'm gonna activate Incantation Inception in the graveyard. We're gonna send this Talismandra to the graveyard. We're gonna grab.
What a crazy card this is.
Incantation.
Isn't it?
Adds itself
You don't
back
remember-
to
yeah.
him.
That card's crazy, dude. I mean, do you have a Chalice Slime too? I think that's the good
I don't,
one. and it's
unfortunately.
rare.
I do not.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that does help actually. That's
Okay.
a lot better.
I'm going to activate Magic-Key Mafti
What are you on
What?
today?
and ritual
dude? What is
summon
he
my
cooking?
Magic-Key Mech Musket, Beta-Sabusta!
Oh, the Beta Buster. Holy crap.
He destroys betas like you.
I know. Oh my god, I'm
This
the
is
prime
just
target.
a pile of cards.
A pile of cards. It's a pile of cards that's gonna fuck you. I'll get
I mean, it's a
Magic-Key
pile of ritual.
World
Hey, you've
to my hand.
poltergeists are not
Activate it.
unbeatable. You know, like
We will add a designated card from my deck to my
Theoretically.
hand. All right, what do we want to add here? Probably this, right? I mean, I really want to go for this, which means that it would be this, and then. But that doesn't
this is
do
like
anything. 'cause
3
I have no
different packs. I
normals.
know those incantations are not in the magic key pack.
Probably it is probably that. I just Okay, it is this. It has to be this. It sucks because I want to go for this. You see what I'm thinking, chat? But it is this. It is this. I will grab Magic-Key Mech Mortar Garrus Glosser.
Okay.
There he is.
I will activate Advanced Ritual Art.
Oh, we're still going. Oh,
Yeah.
we're still
How
going.
have you
Okay.
assembled all these pieces?
All these cards to the graveyard.
Ooh, Harpy Lady.
Yeah, Harpy
that's
Lady.
something
Bro,
different.
this has to be like a 1 in a million hand you opened
This
up.
is
What are
every
we
hand.
talking about?
Let's go battle.
Oh my
So
goodness.
what does
yeah,
this
all right.
do?
Porn acting.
It like
Crazy
negates
monster.
something with a similar effect in the graveyard. You attacked my crawler receptor.
I actually don't
Oh.
think I have an Earth, so yeah, you can have a
So
crawler. You have Soma?
I will add spine.
No. We'll get in with Garrus Glosser, or Mech Mortar rather.
Okay, that's maybe a little slower than the ritual.
2 of monsters. If at least 2 attributes of monsters were used for this ritual summon.
Which they
did
were.
you use 2 attributes?
I
they
did.
were? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
That is, you can use it once per turn. Okay, sure.
Very well. Well, this has not gone well. Oh my
Been
god.
tough,
you
man.
kidding me, bro.
Yeah.
What is this hand? Dude opened up literally after I negated the one way for him to get all of his ritual summons together. Still opened up every ritual summon card in the deck.
Yeah, that's the whole deck, buddy.
That'll happen.
As a monster in your graveyard. Dude, this is so ass. Oh my god.
I mean, it's crawlers, so
Yeah.
Well, listen, I feel like my crawlers had a decent chance had I not been up against Exodia turn 1. So
Exodia, he says. Exodia.
To be fair, all you did was activate 1 recall. So,
Yeah.
like,
has the same
it was a
attribute as
good
normal
recall though. It was
Magic
a
key in
good
your
recall.
graveyard. Place any number of hands from bottom of the deck. Okay.
Let's see. Joseph was headed into this with
All right.
SR
Let's go normal summon Crawler Spine.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna use my Crawler
do
Soma.
have
in
Soma.
hand.
Whoa.
You do have
Okay.
Soma. Okay.
Do you pull this royal?
No, I pulled it in Royal in my promotional packs when they had it for the thing, but I pulled
shit.
an
It's
ultra
kinda
rare
cool.
for it. It's kind of sick. It's
It's a
neat.
beautiful card.
What do I do with this though, dude? It like
Wall up.
crash with your Beto Buster.
Crawl up.
Okay.
Activate
And remember when
this.
everyone thought
that's
this
pretty
card was gonna
good.
be like
I mean, this
nuts?
this affects nuts, isn't it? Hand deck or graveyard. So
in
I
a
get to-
vacuum, it's very powerful. Yeah.
All right, so we'll go. Yoy. These two here. Axon and Golial.
Sure.
Okay. And then I'll
Oh,
go
it
battle
shuffles 'em.
phase. Yeah, we'll do this.
Oh no!
Okay. All right. I got some crawlers on the field. Your turn. Go ahead.
That's a really good draw. I don't think it does
Classic
anything
Joseph.
here.
Really good draw.
We want to do.
Crawlers do make sense with your right go strategy, Gage. I will give you that.
Yeah,
Cause,
Soma
like,
kind of pairs pretty well with them there.
Soma's
And-
nice. The whatever the creepy crawly trap is called is nice that I used with the Shadal deck last finale. So I think there's some good cards in the back.
Got him.
Why can I not activate this? Why is it not allowing me to activate this card? What is going on? Okay. All right. You've attacked into my Golial, so I'll use
Yup.
his effect to summon
what?
Dookie X Crawler
Oh
from hand.
no! Oh god! Oh no! Oh god!
Okay,
oh, no.
okay, hold on.
Wait. That we lose. What
Am
the
I
fuck?
missing something? Why can I not flip this fucking card? What is going on? Oh, it's not a continuous trap. I'm so dumb, bro. That's why I can't flip it. Okay. All right, draw for turn. Okay. So what am I up against here? I got the Beta Buster I still got to deal with.
You do have the Beta Buster.
Yep. Okay, well, wait. I can kind of like cook here. Let's go. I'm kind of like scared, bro. Should I be scared of anything? I don't think so. Let's flip up Axon.
Mm-hmm.
Why
And
is-
Axon's gonna pop the
Why is
background.
Deus Ex Crawler affected
Gage
by
it.
the sickness in Princess Mononoke? Sorry, I interrupted. You can keep going.
Gage, it wasn't for you. I didn't want you to see this.
Oh, the royal decree. Okay. I mean, that's what we need to beat Doug. So
Yep.
We're trying.
thing
I
I'm
mean.
confident about is I most certainly think I beat you here. So we'll go.
Really? Okay.
I think probably.
Yeah, we'll go flip up the spine. Use spine. We'll pop this guy.
He doesn't have an Earth engrave?
Nope, he does not.
Nope. Holy.
Oh, that's broken. I get to use my mind melt. That was the card I was so curious I couldn't activate before. That was the card I was like, why the fuck can't I use this card?
Because yeah, it has to be in response to the
Yeah.
card. It's like Dark Deal.
Oh god.
Wow.
Jeez, I don't know. I guess Axon. Oh, we lose.
And then I get to
regret I didn't-
use him.
Okay, well, it's crawlers,
Oh,
so
it's
let's-
totally over.
Holy, these cards are crazy when you trigger that effect.
Yeah, when you trigger the
Oh,
effect, they actually do
geez.
things. That's
Spine
kind of wild,
receptor.
isn't it? Okay. I guess we'll flip up Let me think here. Wow, doesn't the monster negate all monster effects activated on your opponent's field? I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right.
It's okay.
Oh, what was the old combo to like get it face up with gear? It was like one gear suit did a whole combo.
Yeah. Because you could get World Legacy pawns.
Yeah, pawns. It's like graveyard effect to flip something face up or something. I don't know. Or is that the one that I use? That's like once per turn, flip something
It's
face
that
up?
one, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how this works.
Yep.
Can you guys know ruling? Can you guys tell me this?
What?
If I lance your magic key guy, can you protect it with world?
Who knows?
Protect it with what?
Magic Key
what do you
World.
mean?
Oh,
If I lance it.
first time each non-token normal monster
Well, it's
would
not
be.
a non-token
that isn't even
normal
protected
monster.
at the moment.
Oh, okay. Thanks for reading that for me. I didn't do that.
No problem, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Okay, I
Much
appreciate
easier
you.
when I'm not playing to read the cards.
All right, let's go battle phase.
Oh man.
Say what now?
Did I read this card? It just shuffles?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll allow that to happen. Wait till
Yeah, it
damage
doesn't
step.
do anything. So
All right. Huge X Dookie X crawler right there, making some moves.
I do have
main
some
phase
draws.
2.
Oh my god.
I'm about to say it's not. I mean, only 2,000 attack. Not too bad.
Jesus.
Wow. I was making fun of Gage, but little did I know.
This is the Soma was a big deal. I didn't.
Yeah, Soma kind of goes crazy.
I mean, do I just pop this or? No. All right. We'll go. Link these two into synapses, whatever.
You thought this was more important than the skill drain?
Oh, you know what? Maybe the skill drain was
Maybe
a little
not.
better than
Maybe
that,
not so much. Yeah.
I can get it back.
Okay,
This summons it back.
Maybe. Talismandra.
Sure.
You can see my Shinobaron Peacock.
Okay.
Yikes.
Who are we summoning here? This is hard.
Ooh, I'm not sure about the Deus Ex crawler leaving the field.
I honestly, the reason I didn't like internalize it did anything is because when I flipped them up, he didn't like activate an effect. So I was like, oh,
yeah,
he
it's just like an applicate. It just applies, you know.
Yeah. Ritual spell in your graveyard. We can go Bookstone for ARA.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was a huge fuck up there.
For sure.
Do you have more targets for ARA?
Oh, I bet he has.
Dude, is half of this guy's deck vanillas? What are we talking about?
Hey, talk me through X Crawler Synapsis.
It doesn't do anything. It's just if it's destroyed by battle or leaves.
Yeah,
I get
no.
target
What
crawlers.
I'm wondering about is hidden information zones.
Hidden information zones?
Yeah.
I think most of the face downs have been shuffled, right?
Yeah, I think the ones on the far right.
If I use Shinobaron Peacock to bounce the Synapsis to your extra deck, is it going to trigger? No, right?
Yes, I think so.
Oh,
No,
yes, you think so. I don't think so. Fuck
I
you.
don't think so because the Mirror Jade bouncing ruling.
I think it should trigger.
Ab-Zero. I don't think it'll trigger.
I don't think you should make that play just because
I'm gonna
it's a
make
little bit
the
risky.
play. I know how Ab-Zero works.
This guy has vanillas for this. What the hell?
Behold, the blue eyes white dragon.
White dragon. Yeah, okay.
What is your fucking deck, dude? No way you're playing Blue Eyes without Six Sensors.
I actually think 3 here, right? This just kills, right?
Bro, this was so preventable. Oh my god, what a fuck up.
Well, now you know. You don't have as much crawler experience as the rest of us.
I gotta admit, I'm not a crawler aficionado.
I think I copied a 10-minute testing list and had a lot of fun with it. I think that might have happened.
Now it's time for the pièce de résistance. I activate Incantation Inception.
I'm
With
sorry,
this
why
card,
did you not
I
bounce
will...
3 cards there? Am I stupid?
I will ritual summon the Megalith Bathor,
What?
who does not count megalith monsters in the grave. He counts cards
Rituals.
total.
Of
So
course he
that's why
does.
you didn't bounce them.
That is why I didn't bounce them, because they're going to the grave while face down and will not trigger. Well, Gage, you
course.
threw this game away. I have no idea how I
did.
got to walk with this.
I have no idea,
Holy
bro. Omega
moly.
punted there. That's embarrassing, dude. Oh my lord.
We'll know for next time, you know? Sometimes that's what it's about.
Oh, I am thrilled. The 1-1
Well, Gage, at least we
gamer
get to have
strikes
a
again.
nice, fun game.
Yeah, Doug, let's have a good time, bro. Me and you, dude.
Might be a little slow.
Fuck,
Might be a
that
little
is
slow.
so embarrassing. I literally punted that game. Dookie X Machina took it down.
See, you shouldn't have been talking down to him.
I know. He was talking down to my crawlers the whole time. He was about to lose to them.
Oh, nice.
No,
Bring the coin
I
toss.
love
That seems
crawlers. I
fair.
think they're great. I didn't know he had Soma. That's a good-ass card.
That's in the pack. Well, yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Okay, that's not quite as good as the hands I've been drawing against you guys, but it's fine. Let's go Marionetter.
Okay.
Oh, maybe there is
Well-
a way to do this.
Just get the powerful hands
Oh,
out
yeah,
now.
I guess there is. Okay, I didn't think about this play. I don't have as much experience with the Haunted Rock. This is a little crusty, but I think it'll get there.
Oh, man. I'm sick of this fucking
Marionette.
deck.
I'm already
Well,
sick of it too, dude.
I'm
We gotta
sick
do
of
2 more
Shino
episodes
Birds,
of
and we've
this.
been, you've brought
Week
Shino
7.
Birds as enough more times than I have this deck. So
Oh,
I
that
think
deck
it's
was
your fault,
hardly
really.
Shino Birds.
All right, I saw a Shino Bird close out the game. I think, sir. I mean, I think there was some shit.
That's true. You're right. Because it had
All right, never
3,000
mind.
attack.
This hand was broken. Pookery, OP.
Oh, wow.
God,
Oh, this
bro,
hand is freaking
wow.
weird. Wait a minute. What the heck? How are we going to make this work?
I
never
didn't
had
see
a
this
chance,
play
dude.
initially. I didn't
Holy
see.
shit.
Like I said, I don't have Haunted Rock experience.
You're not. Let me tell you this,
okay?
Doug.
I don't-
After next week, you're not going to be seeing this play at all. You're going to be. Oh,
What?
boy.
You're not gonna let me keep these cards? What the fuck, dude?
All right, I really believe I can win this one.
All right,
draw.
I'm so sorry, Gage. I think this hand is just this is just unbelievably
Oh
strong.
my god, Doug! What? Stop, dude! Oh my god! Oh no!
You have like a DD Crow.
I chain memory, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I was like, do you actually? What the fuck?
Ugh.
No, that's fair. Yeah. Summon that hex to you back.
Crazy! Oh my lord!
Oh my god.
How am I fucking doing this?
Even trigger effect? Oh, I guess it was.
the purple nightfall.
Yeah, I was offering that.
Doug! Why? Why? What the fuck? Oh my god, this is miserable. Okay.
No way. No, get out of here. Dude. No way. We're good. We're fine. All right, Gage. I now allow you to play the game.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I was looking forward to doing that. All right.
Holy
Christ.
I'm worried the MBT went dead quiet. I mean, look at this shitty ass.
What am I supposed? What do you want me to say?
Yeah, we will. We're gonna stop that. Maybe that was a misplay. I think I should have silked.
Gage, I mean, what
you
are
silk
we
a
gonna do?
blue
We gotta
sky,
kill
it
this
doesn't
guy.
resolve.
We have to kill him.
Oh my god.
What? Bro activated one interruption and it's the end of the world?
Have you activated one interruption? Is that what has happened here?
Yeah, I've only activated one. So far.
All right. Give me fucking. I don't know. This guy.
Yeah, dude, that pops back row, man. Yeah, why did I protocol? Of course you can just chain the purple nightfall. Yeah,
Yup.
checks out.
Yeah, this is like a total. You know what? Actually, I hate to be like this, not to be lore guy. But Gage, you've built a really impressive lore strategy. Did you know the Mech Knights and the Crawlers are mortal enemies?
I did not know that.
Yeah, no.
Why do they hate each other?
The plot of the World Legacy is part of it is the Crawlers are this huge, overwhelming force that's taking over the world, and the only people who can stop them are the Mech Knights. Unfortunately, would you like to know how that one ends? The Mech Knights all die.
The Altergeist comes in.
Yeah,
and
the
beats
Altergeist
them?
come in.
Yeah.
Did they at least try their best?
Yes. Although the blue one,
Altergeist dies. I need you to help beat King the Conqueror.
The blue one dies last and passes their power down to Avram. Okay, Chad is correcting me. It's not that they die because of the Crawlers. They die because of another person.
Gage, I'm so sorry.
Don't do this to the boy. Dog.
Can I just concede? Can I play this even? Is this
yeah, we could all concede.
Dude, I cannot win this game. There's no way I can win that game.
I'm
That's
having so much
miserable.
fun. Though.
Oh my god, I can't believe I
you?
threw that game against Joseph too, bro. And bro, come on. I'm so much better than this. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
All right. I mean, here we go. Now
look, man. When I was, you know what? When I was playing the Salamangreat deck, which was arguably stronger than this one,
yeah, but we were playing it was a different saga. It was entirely different.
I would misplay every single week, so
okay.
this is I gotta go 8-0.
I'm supposed to go second with this deck, but I have Royal Tribute, so I have to high roll and find it in my opener and go first. Okay, here we go. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of a card that stops a trap card, and also a card that prevents him from Melu seeking it away, and also a card that. Okay.
You're fine.
You're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
I actually am going to load up twitter.com. I literally am going to go to Twitch and check your hand. Okay, we have...
When's constructed Exosister? That's way harder to build than this deck.
As much as I hate to say it, we do have play.
Oh, well then what's the problem?
Problem is, I don't have a water normal monster for your fucking multi.
I don't know. This seems like a lot of complaining for someone that hasn't lost yet.
Doug, what's your record now after that huge victory against me? Like, what
5-1. No, or 5-0. Yeah, I've not lost this. Is build different?
I have not lost at all. All it took was me playing constructed. Okay. Normal.
Next to me, Constructed Fable.
Man.
We know that's good. We know Constructed Fable's good. Yeah. And your deck has like, yeah, this is a lot of packs coming together. I do not want to fucking
hear it, dude. I don't want to hear a goddamn.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm saying it's really cool.
He's just being observant.
Do not patronize me.
I'm not patronizing. I tried to build this deck last season and it didn't quite come together.
It's like.
No, I think what I've learned about this Magic Key pack is that you can pull everything in the world, but if you don't have the level 8 guy, none of it goes anywhere ever. So
level 8 guy. Level 8 guy.
The big ritual that he had against you that like negates.
Oh. I don't think it did really much of anything anyways.
Yeah, it just sat there. Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's pretty big. Otherwise, it's just like a resource loop to like get a counter trap every turn. I guess that's fine, but it doesn't really do anything.
All right, Doug. I'm gonna do this line. I don't love this line, but it's in here for you, so I have to do it. I'm gonna grab
counterplay. What the fuck?
Blue Eyes
Pre-siding
Chaos Dragon.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, so
I mean that's not Chaos Max. You might be fine. It's not Chaos.
No,
Max.
this one has the same protection, so I've lost.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping that that's the case. Let's go Pensaplume. Reveal Chaos Dragon.
No, I mean I guess this one is easier to beat than Chaos Max.
Yeah, a fucking Hexia can get over it. Don't remind me.
It's not great though, and it also like its effect is pretty strong too. Oh, you have to ritual someone with a blue eye, but you have advanced ritual. You're fine. Yeah. Oh, so that's why the blue eye. Okay, it's all coming together.
Yeah.
I see now.
It's all part of the bit.
Yeah, connecting
Magic
the
Key
dots.
World.
This seems like a crazy opening.
Did you
every
ethically
hand is
pull
like
this
this.
Blue Eyes?
Every hand is like
Did
this.
Did you get this Blue Eyes by ethical means?
Totally unethical.
He got
I
it
went into
with
the pack.
the gentleman's
You all
agreement.
banned my fucking successor.
I don't know
soul.
about this. I don't know about this gentleman's agreement anymore, guys. This Blue Eyes White Dragon has become instrumental in many different strategies.
Think about the SEO though. What's up? Oh yeah.
Betos
You don't even need
Buster.
the gun, sure.
Flosser. Fucking
seems
normal
good.
into rotation.
I'm looking at my hand and I'm thinking this is not a good spot to be in.
The alternative is we could do this and just get bodies on board. I mean, is that even worth anything? What do you think, chat? We can go cycle for
Throw us to Haas chat for tips. Personally, I would never.
for Garrus Glosser. No way to get. Okay, if we intend to go Talismandra for Garrus Glosser. Sorry, I have to talk this one out. Talismandra for Garrus Glosser. We are lacking a ritual spell, so we can go World for Garrus Glosser. Do we have any way to get a fucking water into the grave? We don't. We have no waters.
Why are you so afraid of water?
Why am I so afraid of water? Who knows?
He can't swim.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh shit! Yeah, he has to block all of us.
Did you guys ever take swim lessons as a kid? You guys ever take swimming lessons?
Yes, I did.
My mom put me through swimming lessons. Yeah, which is kind of crazy because my mom can't swim. So,
well, that's why she put you through lessons because it's easiest to understand when you're a kid.
Can you guys like float on your back? I can't do that. Everyone's like,
not great.
Just like, I can't do it at all. I don't know how people are like, oh, it's so easy.
It's a ton of fun. It's the best thing to do in water.
Okay. Oh, I guess I could. You know, I could do it in the ocean because there was salt. That helped.
I'm not seeing it, so I can go.
This guy's about to end on like Chaos Dragon and a negate and another negate, and still
I'm
be
hoping. I'm hoping that's the case.
Still be like, oh,
I would just
fucking
be getting material that has stars on it. I could do.
Yes, chat. I was in competitive swimming. I was not very competitive, but I was in it. Yeah.
I hated. We had swim class. Like, it wasn't swim class, but it was gym, and we had a swimming section that we had to do like for a couple weeks, and that was awful, bro. I hated that. Imagine going.
They make you do that for weeks. I thought.
Yeah. No, bro, it was weeks, and then you'd have to go back to class, like midday, fucking soaking wet.
Weren't you?
Like chlorine.
I thought you were in marching band. No.
I was, yeah, but I still had
at
to
our
do
school, if you did like, I think you had to do like 2 years of marching band, and then it replaced gym class.
Oh, lucky, dude. Oh my goodness. No, I had to do gym still.
It's pretty nice.
We had an option that we could do it over the summer. You could do like a summer gym class, and it would condense it to like 2 weeks, and you wouldn't have to take gym during the year. It would replace it with like a study hall. I kind of fucked with it. It was nice.
Because I think that like the worst thing about gym is exactly what you're describing. It's going back to class afterwards. You know, like that's I don't know if this sounds crazy for marching band, but during marching band season, every day during lunch they would drive us to the football field to practice for 20 minutes and then drive. It seems like a horrible, inefficient.
That is very inefficient. That's nuts. Because how long is like the trip? You got to get everybody on the bus, and it's like probably
dude,
like 10 minutes to get down there.
You get out there, and everyone has to get their instruments out and get on the field, and it's like, how much practice is that really? Like,
all right, here we go. Incantation Inception. I'm gonna perform a ritual summon. We are gonna ritual summon. Megalith Ophiel. Ophiel effect. We are going to grab Megalith Fool.
Wait, this show has 2 band kids and a theater kid. Are you shocked? What, this is like first time?
I think I am quite literally not activating Fool here, right?
Dude, this guy's actually...
To be completely fair, I guess Farfa has never been... He's not a band kid nor a theater kid. What did Farfa? What extracurriculars do you think Farfa did growing up?
You do? Yes, I do. Yes, you're right.
I don't know.
Maybe he. I don't think he did anything.
You think
He probably.
I feel like maybe he was. I don't know. Like I was gonna say, like running. I don't know if I can picture him as a runner though.
Someone said he did World of Warcraft. I'd probably just believe that. That's like what he just go
He was
home
in
and play
esports.
WoW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the typing on Marionetta? It's a light, right?
Yeah.
Then it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We got to do this guy then.
We don't really do extracurriculars in the UK the same way Americans do.
Yeah, you guys do beans and toast over there. Yeah.
Douglas, that's my hand, and unfortunately,
This is fucking crazy.
That's
like,
as
I
good
just
as
want to
it's gonna
say this
get.
is a classic case of Joseph downplaying his deck because he doesn't want to pretend like his deck is
I
good,
know my
even
deck
though
is
it's
good,
crazy.
buddy. I know my deck is good. Now to open up
Yeah,
Twitter.com.
He's got Bathor on your turn, a guy that can't be targeted by card effects.
Don't tell him
Kevin,
anything I
you're
have,
actually
okay?
insane.
He's got to find it
fucking
out
so
himself.
Stupid.
Okay, that's fine. That's okay.
Doug, use priority.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
that checks
so
out.
That's
That's
paleo-
actually not that bad though.
No, that's
honestly,
pretty
now that
good.
I'm looking at that.
That's kind of crazy though. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Can multi-faker trigger off my trap cards?
No.
Oh my god. Is this going to be a Bathor pop a million? Can we do that?
It is going to
Oh, it's only main
be
phase.
a decree.
Oh my god, is that it? No, Doug.
I'm hoping
How do you beat that, Doug?
we're going to
Now
find
we
out
see.
together, folks.
That is disgusting. That
I
actually
can't
just
believe
makes
this
me sick to
man
my
sits
stomach.
here and complains every single day that we're here, and then he opens
You
this
know
fucking
this is a
shit.
one of. You know this is
Oh,
a one of.
it is a one of.
That's so crazy. Oh my god.
Stupid.
How are you
I
not
bet feel
crashing out right
real
now, Doug? How are
good.
you not having a fit?
What?
This
Yeah,
guy
I missed a
opened World
YCS
Decree
top
both
from
games.
a game 1 Barkion, game 3 Jinzo. Nothing can hurt me anymore, okay?
Austin Auto.
Yep.
That's
No,
pianissimo, buddy.
Austin.
Thought you were a
It does look
musician.
like Austin.
I thought this guy knew about cello.
You blow
Well-
my dick like a cello.
Wait,
got
what
some-
is an ostinato? I think
something
I've
else
asked this before,
activatable?
but what is that?
Ostinato. Ostinato. Oh, isn't that like no, that's a fermata I'm thinking of. You know what? I'm gonna look it up, Doug, just for you.
Potato fermata. Yeah.
Ostinato. A continually repeated musical phrase or rhythm. I feel like I used a
Okay.
different word for that.
Yep. Still triggers multi-faker? Boy, that's annoying.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm triggering Marilla, but
Oh, okay, sure.
Marilla.
All right, Doug. This is where you make
Hitting
totally
3 paleos
awesome.
was actually pretty sexy here. He's got an Anomalocaris.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's kind of crazy, actually.
Oh, God, I mean, that doesn't even like do anything against your deck, though. That's like the problem. I mean, I can do that. This can't even be targeted. And then that doesn't even work. I think I just got to give myself as many options next turn as possible. Clearly, like if I don't deal with your board,
This feels gross, but like I need to cut you off the third paleo.
No,
I think.
that's actually insane. Yeah, no, that's insane. Oh wait, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't destroy it. Doesn't destroy it because that'll matter when I top deck Meluseek. That's like pretty good. It's just, oh god, dude.
That's like pretty good.
Marion.
That's all right.
It's really not, dude. You are literally every time I come here and play you guys, it is literally toss format again. Someone has fucking Colossus, fucking Zombie Stein, like I don't know all this shit. Harbinger, summon a Meluseek. Oh, this guy, dude, with his fucking
Yes.
Meluseek. Oh, that's funny. That actually negates that. Oh, that's really funny. Yeah, I think that's the play then. So we'll set.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I can actually activate this, but then I don't discard.
But I can cut you off the paleo.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be an asshole about it. Like... yeah. Oh my god, dude. Isn't it it doesn't even have to be the right level? Am I hot? What?
No, he traded 2-4.
Oh, this was level 4. This was
Full
level 4.
was
This was
yeah.
level 4. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Why can't I chain this? Chat, does anyone know why I can't? What am I missing here? Oh, because it was the full chain link 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right. Oh, damn, that would have been crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you got it. I think Decree's pretty good.
Wait, you said full was chain link 2, isn't it? All in the summon window? I'm kind of confused.
No,
man. I feel
no,
like every
Torrential
time
the last thing that needs to happen because Torrential's a when you can. It's rough.
every time I lawyer game, bro, lawyer game.
Lawyer game, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think I got another pianissimo that I can really use here. No, this is over. Fuck, dude. Fuck your stupid royal decree, man. You know, personally, I show up to this show every week with no floodgates in a nice fair deck,
That's
and then
true.
you just
That
have to
actually-
show
the
up.
See,
crazy
this is
part
why I
that that's
hate
actually
MBT.
true. This is why I hate
Yeah,
MBT.
like, what the
He
fuck,
shows up
dude?
every week with a meta-defining saga strategy
Yep.
and acts like he's got the worst deck in the room.
Yep.
He can't stop complaining about
Yep.
having the worst deck out of
Yep.
all of us.
Yep.
And then he pulls off this ridiculous combo of
Yep.
Baythor for pop 4 cards on your opponent's turn. I can't stand this guy. Let's just kill him, Doug.
So let's shoot him.
Well, at least I get my Marilla back. So
That's true.
cool. And I can. Nah, you got it. Fuck, dude.
Yes!
Oh, well. We take that. Like,
no
how am I gonna
perfect
do that?
season for you, motherfucker!
Ah, boy.
got the
Classic
game.
MBT 1-1.
Classic.
No, I went 2-0, bitch! Gage threw his game!
I did punt that game. I feel so. Oh, I'm so.
It's fine.
No
It's
about
fine.
the
We'll get
crawlers,
engaged.
dude.
We'll
I'm
get
not a
engaged.
crawler expert. I don't think it.
Oh my god.
My deck, the only new thing is like the Torrential.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you my crawler list.
Oh, this is a pile of fucking ritual cards. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Oh, it's a pile, all right. This is actually like probably the hardest deck I've ever had to play on this stupid show.
What the hell? Yeah, this looks like a. Wow, you got 3. Okay, so what were your crafts? Because you were asking about commons and rares.
3 AVA. Holy.
What to say? Like,
I got none of the world. So I had to craft 3 Magic Key World.
oh, you just I guess. Okay, that's kind of unfortunate.
Maybe we had 1, but yeah.
3 advanced ritual art is fucking nuts, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually not a great card in the deck. It's just like we only pulled one Math T, and it was like, well, it's better than Math T. I mean, fucking.
Comment section. Put in the comment section below if you think ADR is a, you know, 80 AR, what is it? ARA is a good card in his deck. I mean, he only activated it 3 times and it won
That's
in the
true.
game, but I
That
don't
is
think it's a
true.
very good
Doug!
card
That's
strategy.
super true.
What did you add to this deck, dude? Please, you had to. Have you had this trap lineup since like the
Yeah,
last?
I added. I
episodes?
pulled Torrential this week, and I put in Marillas just in case I like brick
Doug,
them. No monsters.
you said
Oh
in
my
our game
God,
that you
this deck
roll
is
up every
crazy.
week without floodgates, and I'm looking at a floodgate. I'm seeing rivalry on my
Well,
screen.
put that
I
in
feel like
'cause
you were
I knew you
lying.
had Decree.
Oh, well, how does rivalry work with Decree?
Well, I just thought it was only fair.
Okay, that's true. Truing.
All right, catch you guys next week for more Royal Decree gaming. We'll see ya.
Bum 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 bum. Wait, we didn't talk about Gage's deck.
You don't know
Oh,
what to say
right.
about it, bro.
Gage, I like your deck. I think it's good. I'm like.
Why are both of you on fucking like 43 and 44 cards?
There are
Mine's,
some cards that
math.
are like just hard to cut, dude. I
don't actually think
don't
it's
know.
very hard to cut Burst Rebirth.
Hey, wait, bro, that's
No, that one's fine. I was actually thinking the Crawler Trap card isn't so hot. Oh, I guess
the
it
Crawler
adds
Trap card's
World
crazy.
Legacy.
No, I like
What's that Praying Mantis card? Is that one
asset
necessary?
mounted?
That's like
You
the
never
only
had
one.
your asset mounted? Come on.
I've never had my. What does it do?
I think he's a free summon,
Yeah, he's
and
a
then like when
freebie.
he's sent to graveyard, he adds a big insect, so he can add
Oh, so much. Okay,
Nothing.
that's kind of hot. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, fair enough. All right, GG's today, guys.
GG's, guys, GG's.
Bum,
Bye-bye.
bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da, bum, ba-dum, bum. What nice young man. For me to take wins off of. I can't believe we got through that. Holy shit. Oh my god. Too easy. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, let's do the elestrals ban list. No spoilers. Wait, is it up yet? We'll do polls right after if it's up. It's up? Okay, did they post it somewhere? Is there a video? I may drive and oh, they did, yeah. Here we go.
It's finally
Okay, so the title of this one is We're Sending Elachik to Tartarus, so I can't really react completely blind. Apparently they're sending Elachik to Tartarus.
time for us to send our little bird friend Elachik straight to Tartarus.
So the fucked up part about this one is I don't think anyone's particularly surprised about it. This is a card that was always going to be hit eventually. It searches every divine rune in the game. It's been integral to a dozen strategies. And the important part about the card is it really justifies a Thunder Splash that people otherwise weren't playing just for Astrabbit because they're like, fuck, I'll play it on Elachik too. And hell, might as well play Zeus while I'm at it. They're kind of fixing Elachik by releasing these single divine searchers, like Fawnlit is like this. And even they have an Omni Searcher in Plucky, but Plucky doesn't come down as a 7, so.
Let's take a look. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right,
It is
ladies and
officially
gentlemen.
time for a brand
Plucky
new banned
is
and restricted list
back.
headed into the Divine Champions Firestorm format.
This one's fucked
coming
up because
out
we're not
on
going to get an
June
escape from
1st.
Tartarus
This
because
video
he's
is gonna
already a
detail all the
champion of
changes you guys
Zeus.
can expect to both bans and limits moving forward, and I'm very optimistic that these changes are going to be very positive for the game of Elestrals. Before I dive into that, though, I want to give a big shout out to Cobalt Sanderson for their big W over the final Moonrise premiere.
Cobalt Sanderson, by the way, I think was in chat earlier. I saw their name and I was like, there's no way. By the way, this month's bonus Elestrals video is going to be the TST of the deck that Cobalt played because I got it 80% of the way done. And then they said we're banning, and I'm like, fuck, they're going to ban Rise.
Premier event, and ultimately the first person to lock in their invitation
Still here.
and secure
Shit!
spot
Congratulations.
for the World Championships for Elestrals next year.
And the first
Moonrise
person
metagame
to get to
was
the World
incredible. We saw all
Championships.
sorts of strategies come out from Lunar Aggro to the Argo package of photosynthesis from Bo to seeing Winjin and Tornajin dominate.
Okay,
with
so
even
what are my
Celestials.
predictions? Obviously, Elachik. I think they don't need to change too much. I would like to see the Rise limit or ban. For those of you who don't play Elestrals, there's a Reborn, and there's finally enough cards to justify playing Reanimator. It just won a webcam event. Cobalt Sanderson won with like sort of a solar wind focused strategy that just reanimated Celestleo. That deck, by the way, is a real piece of art. It's playing like Comagma to like draw and then discard the big guy. It's playing like Winjin, not to do Tornadgen stuff, but just to say Rise, like try and find Rise off the top 3.
Taking the final spot of our last Moonrise premiere. The metagame was diverse.
Kevin crashed out to that strategy. I mean, it is an annoying strategy to play against, whatever.
At even the very end of competition. But as we look ahead to the next few weeks in the Firestorm format, lighting and igniting the entire...
The actual thing that I think would be nice is a Werepup semi. Otherwise, this Like Avoid's going to be a real problem.
Elestrals community. It is an exciting time as there are so many amazing possibilities to be explored, and I can't wait to see you guys throw down at your local game stores and in our next upcoming premiere event on June 7th. So make sure you guys sign up.
We could also see some stuff come off.
Announced in today's video will be in effect for June
Probably
1st,
not the
and of course,
removal
that upcoming
spells.
Premiere event on the 7th. The first card that we're going to be announcing today, which I alluded to in the introduction of this video, is we are indeed sending Elichik to Tartarus.
Yeah,
That is
goodbye,
right, Elichik
fuck.
will now
Goodbye,
be
you little
banned from
fuck. Thank God I never
Previously,
invested
this
in
is one card
a
we
stellar
moved to the ban
Elichik.
list.
I
I'm gonna
wanted
tell
to
you up
for
front,
so
this has been
long.
in the plans
There's
for
only
quite a
one
few months
copy.
now, actually.
I should
Going
pick
back
them up.
6+ months we've been intending to make this move, but we were waiting for the right time to do so.
Alluded to, just flat out said it at the beginning.
Some significant shifts in design philosophy since Elichik was
Rest
originally
in
written back
piss.
in
You will be
2022
missed.
as a
I
generic
liked
divine
this card a
searcher,
great
but we
deal.
were able to quickly identify its
You will
power
now be
level
free
when
from
combined with cards like
Nagorgan's
Demeter and
gaze.
Zeus, and the need for more specific divine searchers. So moving forward over the course of the divine champion sets, you're going to see new divine searchers for each of the divine runes, and you see that in Firestorm with cards like Torchin, Champion of Hestia. You've also got cards like Spine,
Yeah.
Champion of
They're like,
Hermes,
listen, we
Sorlet,
fixed
Champion of
this
Aelid.
effect.
These various cards are being introduced into the game.
We have the
to provide
version of the
element-specific
effect that
divine
doesn't
searchers
make you
or
wanna
divine
jump.
specific divine searchers, and Elichik at a 4 attack set is simply too strong. in the game
Noticing
right
that
now
Thunder
to
has
exist.
the
So we're
most
gonna be
banned
moving into
cards,
Tartarus,
most
and
curious.
even though
Yeah,
I
by
wasn't
one.
sure I was going to do this, we will be ultimately producing an Elichip Escape from Tartarus version coming out, most likely alongside
Okay,
set
that's
7.
like
I've
a
got kind of
fun
some tentative
effect
effects right
that
now.
makes
We'll be
sense.
testing that
Wait, he's
alongside set
dragging
7,
one of
and
the
introducing
runes
an
out
Escape
of
from
Tartarus.
card.
That's cute.
I have said that not every card that ends up on the ban list will get an Escape from Tartarus card, but I feel like we might as well.
Elichik is so
make it a lot of
iconic.
fun,
We
and maybe one
definitely
day there will be
should.
an Escape from Tartarus archetype if we keep sending cards to Tartarus this way. So just to recap, Elichik
Oh, that'd
going
be
to Tartarus,
fun.
primarily because its
Escape
power
from
usage
Tartarus
alongside cards like
archetype.
Zeus and Demeter, but also its generic divine search has allowed for players to kind of
June
pigeonhole their
1st,
deck
okay.
making into certain ways. Plucky will provide
God.
the same effect, but on a lower stat at a less
Yeah,
only one
Plucky
attack,
is
which a little bit
so
more
much
beneficial,
less
and
of a
we'll continue to
problem.
introduce divine specific searchers over the next couple sets so that every divine, or pretty much every divine, will receive their own specific searcher to allow their archetypes
Demeter
to evolve, and
Luking.
these
We
combo
have
decks
so
to evolve
many
without just slapping
big-breasted
down Elichik and being
bimbos.
able to get
There's so
whatever you
few
want. The next card
big-breasted
we are
bimbos in
announcing
this
is
game.
a limit to 1 copy per deck, and that is none other than
Rise.
Rise from the Ashes.
Yeah.
Now, I know
A
the
pretty
time for Rise
obvious.
has been since Cobalt
Honestly,
Sanderson
they
just
should
won
just
this
ban
event,
this
utilizing
fucking
Rise from the Ashes
thing.
and Celestleo, but these plans were in place now for quite a few weeks as we've been looking at Rise
Yeah.
from the Ashes in the context of a handful of other decks, specifically Blitztrix, and a desire to reduce that power level without obliterating the deck or the archetype, and that's really
I know that like this is going to be subsumed by the discussion of Cobalt Sanderson's deck that played like Reanimator, but it also is boring in Blitztrix to be like, oh, reanimate Asprowl, I win.
what this limit is
Well,
ultimately
fuck
about.
me, I
By
guess.
limiting Rise
You
to
got
100%,
your
you're
world's
removing the
invite.
functionality of these kind of pay
I
per
just
click
bought a
cost
set.
and refined
Fuck.
strategies.
Owned,
Rather, you're
owned,
gonna have to
owned,
utilize
owned.
strategies that are a little bit more consistent to be able to generate these advantages from your underworld. And Rise from the Ashes has proven itself to be one of the strongest cards and the most swingy cards in the game. So we're gonna be limiting it to 1 copy and
How does this
continuing
work
to
in
monitor it
Elestrals?
over
Do you just play to Reborn? You pay 3 and then you pay additional spirits to enchant the guy that you're bringing back. So like the concept is it's Reborn, but it costs a quarter of your life total. Turns out that's still really good.
the coming sets and over the coming months as it sees play in various decks. But at the current state of the game, we felt that it was just far too swingy, especially combined in strategies like Blitztrix, which are going to be getting support through Hermes, being able to send that to the underworld very freely. And we saw over the weekend with Celestleo and Cobalt's deck being able to use cards like Comagma and Golden Apple of Discord to pitch one of the strongest Elestrals
It's
in the game
pre-mat?
in the
No,
world, and simply bring it back with
Elestrals
Rise.
is a
We
little
believe this
different
limit is going to help
because
a lot of other game
the
plan decks have more
your life
consistency
total
and
is
have
also
tables
the way
flipped on
you
them so
play
incredibly
cards.
fast from these really powerful 3-drops hitting the field without any sort of response, especially when combined with some of the other cards in the game. It becomes very difficult to deal with that kind of board swarming, especially when it's 3-cost Elestrals doing those swarms. It may come as a surprise to you all, but that is actually it for our banned and limited list.
That does come as a surprise to me. We're just gonna let Like a Void happen? We're just permitting that to occur?
For this segment here, we've been spending a lot of time deliberating, and I'm excited to announce that we've actually formed an internal team of some of the best players in the world, not just at Elestrals, but at other games, in helping us make these decisions. So we have a dedicated team just to test in the ban list. I'm not
That's good to hear. I will say that is really good to hear. Not that I don't trust the Siberian contingent to make good ban list decisions, but
going to announce who's on that team right now because we're still building things out. We've been testing this for a few months, and now we're entering a new phase of testing. But the hope is that we can have more transparent.
who do you think would be the best people to be on the best players of all time hypothetical test list? It's got to be Alex Bertoncini. I'm thinking Versilify. Let me get Decade in there. Ruxin. I'm gonna want to say we got to get Jayak on the team. Asian Eyes, Nux Taku for sure. If Nux Taku isn't on it, it's totally fraudulent. Kersha, yeah. Trump, definitely Trump. Yeah. Asmongold. If Asmongold isn't on the team, I'm not playing.
Conversations with this incredible internal
LeBron James, yeah, LeBron James would do
wonders. We're still
wonders.
working out some of the details on that, but expect for us to continue our transparency moving forward and announcing not only what we're doing to evolve the game, but why we're doing it and how it's going to impact the game.
Trump, the Hearthstone player, me waking up from a coma. Dude, Trump's president. Trump, the Hearthstone player.
Best to kind of keep our hands away, but we still are going with a more proactive approach if we feel that it's needed, and we're going to continue to monitor the situation as it goes. There's a handful of cards on our radar that we're continuing to test. And
yeah, I can think of one card that's probably on your radar.
Just as there's cards on the list right now that may come off the list in the future. We're going to continue to take in your feedback and use our internal testing tools to make the best decisions for elestrals moving forward. Now, I do want to say I saw a lot of buzz in the community about us limiting or restricting some of the core staple runes in the game. Cards like Gorgon's Gaze, Ambrosia, and so on and so forth. But I do want to say that I think it's really important that elestrals has new cards added to the card pool that can fill some of those slots before.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, are you any good at Wordle?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you, can I share my screen with you and you help me figure this out?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh Wordle, so it's Yu-Gi-Oh based.
Based?
Yeah, it's based. Here's what we're looking at, dude. It's kind of tough. So we originally thought Ixeep was the best guess we had, but Ixeep's not a real word. It doesn't accept
Geist,
it, so.
Fiery Place. Ooh, wow. This is odd. Wait,
Yeah.
why did you put the E in a different place?
Because this was just a filler word, because I
Okay,
was frustrated at the first two. We just couldn't think of anything. So we came up with Ixeep, which is like the goatee
That's
card.
a good guess, but it's not
But it's
real,
not found.
yeah.
It's not real, yeah. So it's like Hugin. It doesn't take Hugin either.
I'm trying to see if we can't get any, like, Ooh. This is tough. Wait, so which ones have we already tried? Are they the blacked out ones or the whited out ones?
Green is in the correct spot.
No,
Anything that's blacked
in the
out.
keyboard below.
Oh, blacked out. Yeah, blacked out are the
Right.
letters we have already tried.
What if we try
Someone said piece. It can't be that. Well, the P has to move.
there's a P in it though.
Yes.
Is it God, Ixeep is such a good guess.
That's what I was saying. I was like, now I can't think of anything that's like that good.
I'm trying to think of like 2 letters that go next to each other, but you've kind of exhausted them all. Wow, this is a hard one. So
like,
because
the
there's
E's in the
no
right
because there's no 2 letters that like go next to each other really, it probably has 2 vowels in it. So we could try like blank blank. I think blank, it's not IE. Wow, that's so strange.
Is there anything like this EIP? Is that like an ending? Does that ever work? Is there anything like that?
Could it start with an I'm like, what if it starts with an I and then it's an E and a P and that's Ixeep again. We're back on Ixeep. What if the I is the first letter? Is there anything else that
I thought Iperia, but it's too many letters, so it can't be Iperia.
and the E is the third letter?
Yes.
Is it penis? No. It's it's like IPE I pen. Oh.
Jesus, man.
I'm trying to think of like YouTubers maybe. I know
It's
they do
Yu-Gi-Oh
YouTubers,
Wordle
so-
though.
But
I mean, they do
had
Ruxin. That's the only
before,
one
yeah.
I've been familiar with. Yeah.
What's the name of the Nordic goat guy? Tangnoster? No, that's not it.
Yeah, I think that'll fit.
Let's try P at the end. So
if
it could
P
be
was
like
at the end, EIP, right? That's what I'm looking
yeah,
at.
that's the only scenario. I love EI. I think EI looks really good. Maybe like have we done N yet? EIN?
EIN.
Is it Klein?
We have not done an N yet.
Like a Klein bottle? There are cards
Klein?
that references that.
Is
No, we haven't
somebody
used
about
L.
to tell me KLEIN? Oh, there we have used L, so it's not it.
Okay,
I was gonna say that sounds like an anime character, and I'd be hopeless if that was the case.
do you like PEI?
Shien? Is it Shien? Oh no, wait,
Shien?
there's no S. Oh
No,
my
no.
lord.
That would be a good one.
Piara. What is that? P-I. It can't be that. It's not right. P can't be the front.
P can be spine. No, that's the E has to be there.
Can't be Stein. There needs to be a P.
What could it start with? Wow, this is such a crazy one.
Alien? No.
That's a how about the E right there?
Is there any double? Could it be a double letter? But where would it go?
But then where would the I go? It could be I P E E I P. Oh my god, let me just open up.
Someone said inept, and that does not work because there's no T.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Your chat's looking at this too, right? And they can't figure it out.
They can't figure it out. No, they're losing.
Yeah,
their
I'm
mind.
telling you, this one's. I've never been this
maybe
stumped.
like EEP, like sheep, but it would have to have a P in the beginning. Be like,
And there's no I in sheep.
EEP could be like Ixeep. Like fucking Ixeep is the only thing that I'm getting that can do this.
Yeah. So what's not? What is it then?
How it's totally Ixeep. Oh, chat has a good guess. Vein? But where's the P go?
How do you spell? That's not how you spell vein, though, right?
Yeah,
where's the
V-E-I-N,
P?
like a... Oh, my God. We don't know O or U. If there's an O and a U in this, I'm losing my mind. Is there no way for us... Are you one of the purists who's like, we can't do words to just find out extra letters?
No, we can do a filler word. I typically don't like to do them, but when I get this frustrated, I don't mind it. So, do you see a letter with a word with any of these things we haven't used yet? Like mouth? No, mount.
Mound, MOUND.
Yeah, there you go. Of the bound creator.
Awesome.
Okay, well, nothing there.
Fucking shit, dude. Oh, okay. So we know the only letters are E and I. There's no N. There's no D. There's no M. It's gotta be Ixeep. It won't take Ixeep.
No, I promise it won't, dude. We're not found. We're not
Are
found.
we like spelling Ixeep wrong?
There's no shot.
There's
no,
no-
it's definitely spelled correctly. I double checked it, I think. Let me triple check. Ixeep Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, keep Yu-Yoko safe. I don't know what that is. Ixeep Yu-Gi-Oh. No, see, that's spelled right. It's just, it's not in there.
Wait. Chat went and checked. It is Ixeep. The YG Ordle is bugged.
There's no way.
Yeah.
My streak! My streak! No! Bro, I worked so hard for this.
Get
Wait,
them
is
to
it
fix it.
Hey, while you're at it, Yu-Gi-Oh! Wordle, add Hugin to the mix too. You guys haven't done that. Oh, no, they did. Okay, they listened to me for that one. They listened to me for that one. Dude, for years, that one wasn't even working there. All right, well, I appreciate you helping me find it out, even though we technically couldn't, I guess. Unsolvable.
That's so fucked.
Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your stream.
Here,
bud.
let
Thanks for
me
helping.
make sure they're not fucking with me. Let's go penis. Penis. Well, penis would have been a good start this time. Penis. And the word is Ixeep. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's broken.
Wow, that's nuts. Okay, well,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's all right, buddy. I appreciate your help. Thanks for sleuthing with me.
All right, bye.
Enjoy the rest of your stream, bud. See ya.
Damn, that sucks. Oh, that's rough.
Before we start chunking away at those cards, because if you just take Gorgon's Gaze out of the game or limit it to one, it has an incredibly kind of ripple effect on the rest of the game. That is a very
no
low
duh,
merit
you
card
can't do
right now.
that.
So if there's no other cards in the game,
All right, let's do polls. Polls. Yes, we're going to do polls. Calm. And then we got to do the thread. Two-O wheel? Is there? I thought it was just a UR craft, right? Oh my! Oh, let me hear. Let me. I would like to thank Mr. Royal Decree. I would like to thank Gage for throwing. We did it. A 2-0 against the most powerful deck, contextually, in Saga history. Now let's open some packs. All right, I'm actually pretty happy with our current deck. I don't think we really need to open anything crazy. This is the weird episode in Saga where we're expecting a significant amount of our shit to get banned. So we're just going to open stuff in an attempt to hide a deck for next time. Do we have anything for post-ban list? Well, I imagine our post-ban list deck is just going to be Fire King, because there's no way they're banning any of the Fire King cards. Ooh, Fabled. Fire Fist, dude. Don't call them kings. Bro, don't call them kings. Valence Voltage Vicon is not bad. It's like an extender. We could do Fiend Slop. Hey, I'm always down for Fiend Slop. Do Sulfacord Cutia. Don't tempt me with a Pendulum pack. I might just say yes. Ice Jade Acti. I'm normal. I'm normal. Oh, the Pearly pack with a UR craft? How interesting. So far, we've pulled very few packs, which is really good news because the ones that we've pulled are pretty good. Those are some good cards, by the way. That was, what? That wasn't you, chat. That was my Discord. Those were some really good cards in that last pack. 2 ninjas. Wow. That one's not in the pack either, so great news. Is that Giant Pearfish? You know we had to ban this in Junior Journey. Let's go. 21. 21 is not worth living in. I'm never making a Junior Journey again. I think we have one more to make. One of these days I'll make it. Queen Azamina Submarine Tour Ride. Oh, I would love to go into the Onomat pack. Oh, I would love to go into the Chimera pack. We have pulled a lot of really good packs here today. Have we used our respinny? We have used our respinny, unfortunately. Sophia and Embers of the Ashen. Thank God Embers of the Ashen does not open a pack. Bujin Carnation. That's a really good card for our other deck. Okay, we didn't get a UR, but no big deal. This is just to open packs. Honestly, a lot of really good ones. This is like 6 incredibly strong packs. And also Artistic Angel is in here. Oh my God, I will vote. You know, I hate singing that song because they really did vote. That's the problem. Do, 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 do. All right, here's the wheel. Okay, 7 really good packs on here. I'm very excited. Any of these is going to be very welcome. Oh, wow. Sisters of the Light with a UR craft. Be still my beating Doug. Oh, I did not realize that half of this pack is artifacts. Okay, well, we're going to do what we can. Didn't they ban the spirits? I mean, I'm not thrilled about it. Here's our free pack. This has no impact on Saga, which is great because it had nothing good in it. All right, 10 packs of Sisters of the Light starting now. And it's all... Oh, no, that's not a good start. So the downside of this set is that Exosister as a strategy uses the spirits, and we got our spirits banned after last season. Tiamaton's not bad. Magnus, Magnus, king of the computer. The other thing in this pack is the artifacts, which I am none too keen on playing, but will if pressed. Or if we just keep pulling Aegis and shit. Okay. Oh, this one came out. I expect that to happen a lot during the Exosister pack for some reason. Oh. Mutant Synthesis. Not really what I was looking for. Begaltech and Vajra. Yeah, so far no Exosisters whatsoever. Almost exclusively artifacts. Oh, there we go. Okay, Ellis Irene, good. Durandal, I mean, that's really strong. It's important if we pull all these 5-star monsters. Thankfully, I have a lot of practice with 5-star monsters because of Dyer's Chef Prompt, which we all loved a lot. Hidden Fangs of Revenge, really interesting card. Sophia, good pull. I think that's our second Sophia. We are going to have to pull not only an Xyz monster, but also the Promised Sisters as well. And instead, we pulled Caduceus and Begaltech. Ugh, these are rough. Okay, Caspatel is a 4, which is something, and that's it. That's it. Wow, we are almost at the end of the pack, and we've pulled like 4 total sisters. Uh-oh. Not good. Out of the pack. Awesome. Boletis de Nouvelle. Ooh, maybe in my slop deck. There's Ellis, number 2. Wat Chimera. Probably not, but who knows. Double Cyclone, not terrible in the artifact pack. But again, we don't have, like, Moraltech. We don't have Scythe. We don't have any of that shit. We just have Vajra, Vajra, Vajra. This is, like, the worst pulls have ever gone for us, I think. Every UR has been out of the pack. Every impact card has been shit. There's a Moraltech. And there's an Ignition. We've got 3 Ellis, but nothing to do with them. Our only Exosister Xyz are coming from outside the pack. Yikes, dude. This is gross. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think we're... I think we're just throwing these in the garbage heap. No, we don't want 5 more of this, for sure. We can craft Martha. We might play Martha Ellis as just something to do with rank force. What did we have? We had Sophia. Who's Sophia's sister? Irene. Did we pull any Irenes? I thought we had 1. We do. We have 1. Yikes. 3 Ellis, 2 Sophia, then 1 and 1. Well, what did we just open? None of these. 2 minutes left. Yeah, none of these. Okay, the 23-hour ones we've opened. Automata Pair Up, Artistic Angel, The Hidden Arts, Legends of Old, Illusion Beast's Roar. Oh, this would be good for Illusion Slop. We already have Emissaries. Did they ban Emissaries? They didn't. Could do that. 5 in here or 5 more in Artifacts? What do you think? This is good, Fiend Slop. All right, I'm actually going to spend my 5 in Illusion Beast's Roar. This set has a couple of cards that would be good in the hypothetical Fiend Slop deck. Mirage Mirror Force, which you already know. We've pulled our playset of Emissary of House of Wax, but we want like Moko Mokos, Draga Necro, Diabolique, Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Obviously, we'll take like Chimera Fusion if we get it. Drelth. I know what I must do. Is that the Jongular Ghoul Illusionist? That one came out. Hold up. Oh, no, it's out of the pack. Cosmo Tin Can. No, thanks. Oh, Magnum the Reliever is a good pickup in general. Ugh. Do we want to audible out of this and go back into the Exo Sister pack, try to pull the other two names that we're missing? Yes. All right. I'm not doubling down. We're going back to the Exo Sister pack. We're going to pull 3 out of there, and we're just going to pull all the cards we need. So we're looking for Irenes, and we're looking for, that's it, I think. Just Irenes. Oh, well, that's great. Wow, that's lovely. Yeah, we'll take a Stella. I mean, so now we have a pretty sizable Exo Sister package. It's just, what do we do with it? At present, we can just make the rare Xyz. We could use our craft on the rank 4, but I want to use the craft on Martha. Be really cool if we could just pull a Martha. Last pack here. Ugh. Are we really going to craft Mikalis? There's not even anything good to get. We don't have a Vadis or a Returnia. Hello? There's another Irene. Okay, so that paid off. Here we go. Damn, 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 damn. Oh, okay. Yuck. I wonder if Dyer will kill me if I don't do the thread today. I think she will. Yeah, she literally will. Did we pull a Mafteal? Oh, second Maftea? Oh, let's go. Wait, we're broken. Ugh. Stare. Stare is correct. I think I have everything I want to talk about already. So I'm taking a little bit of a different approach to this thread, which is I left it up forever, and I just pruned the answers I want. Like I have them pulled up. We can still do the thing at the end where everyone sends theirs. I just may not pay attention to it. Oh. Rigged. I just don't want to have to scroll through a bunch of them, and then frequently I'll scroll past one that's not very good, and then everyone will go, streamer, you missed mine, streamer, you missed mine, and I'm like, I don't want to have to tell you it's bad. How many responses did you get? Thousands. I'm gonna suck some dick. Only got 20 dicks in my butt. Did you see the remix? I did. I've been. That's what I'm singing. Is the remix. It's the freaking remix, Lois. I do like Blue Sky because people are just like so far behind Twitter on Blue Sky. They're like they really don't know what they are missing. I will say also that a significant amount of the answers are just my custom card. Are they missing anything good? Well, I just morally cannot try and use Twitter anymore. Like, I think it's actually wrong of people not just switching to another site. You and every vote blue no matter who person on Blue Sky. Someone put on the Blue Sky thread the seal of Orichalcos with its original effect. Like, yeah, duh. I guess you can't make a card that says you lose your soul when you lose the game. What do you mean? Of course. What do you mean? Obviously. I just don't think they could print this. Yeah, it literally wouldn't work. All right, here we go. Hey everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka MBT, and we are back with another Twitter thread. Changing the math on these a little bit, they're going to be twice a month on Saturdays, switching off with dueltaining. And like dueltaining, you can post your responses to these threads weeks in advance, either on Twitter or I'm also cross-posting them to Blue Sky. Anyway, today we're talking about the Rammies. There's a significant amount of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that look totally innocuous, like cards that totally could be printed, you would expect to find in a pack, but nonetheless cannot ever be put to print, just because in so doing, they will fill a hole that should not be filled. Bridge a gap between two unconnected archetypes that absolutely turns the game on its head. Master Duel is currently experiencing this with Dippity, a card that looks like nothing. It's just a 0/0 4-star Light Fiend. Light Fiend. So today I'm asking you to give some of your examples of individual cards that would be too strong for print, despite the fact that they look totally normal at first glance. And we're going to begin with this one, the level 9 normal monster. Now, I'm not going to lie, this one is influenced by Dyer, but she was really deep in the tank, getting to a position where allowing Generator to play Primite would yield unbelievable results for the deck, but there are no level 9 normal monsters. Same for 10s or 11s or 12s. For some reason, they were just like, no, you don't get one. And as a result, these decks can't play that card. Let's see what you all came up with. See where I can start. I'll start from the end. First up, this is a pretty obvious one. I bet everyone in this thread is posting their own Fiendsmith needs, but I was surprised to find out we could get a free second fusion target for Fiendsmith via the Primite engine. Makes it feel frustrating to play IMO. The level 6 Light Fiend. This would absolutely crack the Fiend Schmidt deck. At present, I believe the best we can do is a level 6 Dark Fiend, but just the ability to have one more piece of material would really have changed absolutely everything for this strategy. A strategy that's already really good. What's going on here at the bottom? Huh? This is a good one. So this is a still from a video I made like in 2017 when Konami was teasing the new exciting best card of 2017, which ended up being Sea Monster of Theseus. They had said it's a normal monster that's going to have crazy ramifications on the game, and I was speculating as to what that might mean. My funniest idea was that it was just going to be a normal monster that was named like, I think I wrote one down here, Gem Knight Kaiju Draco Slayer of the Burning Abyss. Just like throw a bunch of fucking tags on it and be like, good, play it and everything. Prompt guy, prompt guy, prompt guy. Trap monsters have existed for 20 years, and nobody has been brave enough to pitch a spell monster. Is that because it would just be a free special, usable and everything, while also being less interesting than an e-telly or a token spawner spell? Who's to say? Yeah, I guess there's really nothing stopping them from printing a spell card that's continuous and upon activation treats itself as a monster card. The thing is that trap monsters have been such a disaster for the specifics of the rules that they've kind of been grandfathered in. I think if they started today, they would not print any trap monsters, and they don't want to uncork another bottle with another rules genie inside of it. Bro really forgot about the pendulums. I like this. What about all the token generating spells? What about all the token generating spells? What about all the token generating spells? I don't know. I really don't know. A simple and very fun on the nose one to clear issues that would cause I had some fun making it. Extra links. I am also in this episode. This vexes me. Yeah, so this card can't be made. Even two monsters being super unrestricted. If it said like two monsters, you know, who are both Geminis and Mercury is in retrograde and are 15 stars apiece, this would still be broken. These arrows, right up and left up, point directly to the extra monster zones. So if you make a link one that points down in one extra monster zone and a link one that points down in the other extra monster zone, you can theoretically complete this thing called a V link. It's the same as a U link, but requires less connections. And doing that would be fucking busted. 4 total monsters on field translating to locking your opponent out of the extra deck is something that Konami is so scared of. I think every monster with these arrows says you can't summon monsters to the zones this card points to. Except for, yeah, the Firewall Link 6. What would... linking doesn't work anymore, though? I mean, yeah, okay, yes, you can still make synchros. It would still be annoying. An Omni Mimic. If there ever existed a card that read as, reveal a monster in deck, this card's name, level, type, and attribute are treated as that monster's, it could cause so many problems for the game. There's a reason that there's like 2 total cards that say this card's name changes to be a different card's name. I'm reminded of Fusion Tag, which does something like that, and worked completely differently in the TCG and the OCG for like a decade, just because of the rules nonsense that this type of effect causes. The short of it is, if you are designing a game, you should take great pains to ensure the text on the cards is never modified by a third card at any point. Anything that overwrites anything else is immediately a rules disaster. This card is a ticking fucking time bomb. One of these days, I'm going to get a DM from Coder that says, you need to burn every copy of Dimensional Allotrope Varus because I do not want to make a video on it. I'll link one that destroys itself on summon. If you get hand trapped, you could link this and then turn on Mulch Armies and activate certain effects from your hand. Yeah, just a way to get your board clear again, it turns out, is suddenly at a premium. This is something even a couple of sets ago people would have sort of scoffed at, but because now decks like Mitsurugi are playing like 9 Mulch Armies main, after you get hand trapped at a critical point, just being like, oh, okay, make one guy give you a draw, pass during your draw, fulos, would really make a lot of stuff happen. The best we have at present is Lizardos, which sort of works, but requires like other shit in rotation, is a Link 2, and is still played a lot. It's still really played all the time. Half Miss has a classic one. Snake Rain's existence means it's really difficult for Konami to justify a playable reptile archetype. I think they have finally gotten there with Mitsurugi, but even so, some people are playing Mitsurugi with Ogdoadic and Snake Rain. I don't think that's the better version of the deck, but the fact that it's being considered at all probably proves that this card has just been too potentially good for too potentially wrong. For too potentially long. There we go. They legit designed Mitsurugi around Snake Rain, and some people are still playing it. Speaking of snakes, the Reptilian cards, the Reptilian support cards are fucking unbelievable. Check it out, the Reptilian Rammies. It's literally called the Rammies. Send a card from your hand to the graveyard and activate 2 of these effects. Add a Reptilian monster from your deck to your hand, add a Reptilian spell trap from your deck to your hand, or change the attack of a monster your opponent controls to 0, which turns on all your Reptilians. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, this is just gonna win the game for you. This one is a great answer. A Gemini card with a hand effect. So if you're unfamiliar with Gemini cards, they work in a way that is so unintuitive. Oh my god. These cards are treated as normal monsters while face up on the field or in the graveyard. So in your hand, it's an effect monster, right? Sort of. Because when you perform the summon, at some point it stops being an effect monster and starts being a normal monster. But when that point is like not actually really well defined, this card does theoretically clear up a lot of that weird murky rules nonsense, but does so in a way that's really frustrating. The only time I think the when do non-normal monsters that consider themselves normal monsters rules nonsense ever mattered was with the Blue Eyes card. The Shining Blue Eyes or something. Blue Eyes Spirit. What is this card called? God damn it. It's the Blue Eyes. You know what I'm talking about. Is it Azure? No, it's not Azure Eyes. Dragon Spirit of White. The problem with this card, however, is that it is explicitly not a Gemini because it is a normal monster in the hand as well. The only place it's not a normal monster is the field. The amount of nonsense where people were like, how does this interact with Dragon Shrine? How does this interact with Swing of Memories? If you heat wave, are you allowed to summon this card? They actually just did a ruling update on this. Oh, good. Great. It's great. Awesome. The level 13 extra deck monster. So we do have a rank 13 extra deck monster. Theoretically, there is nothing preventing you from making a level 13 extra deck monster besides like the space on the card. They shoved 13 stars in there for some stuff already. But if you made one, you could use Necroz's Kaleidoscope to summon Trishula and Unicorn, the two good on an end board Necroz monsters. I think there are a couple other reasons why you wouldn't want to do that, just for templating purposes. But it is funny to be like, yes, technically, this could do it. They'll never print this one because the fan art field centers would get people pulled aside at locals. That's a good explanation as to why we don't have her yet. I'm in. This ruins the game. The super poly target. 2 monsters. I mean, this is almost just Garura. This is almost just Garura. 2 or more monsters. Oh, my mistake. Eat the whole board. God, super poly is already such a frustrating ass card. This would definitely ruin the game. This could do nothing, and it would ruin the game. The future fusion target. Yeah, mill your deck. Burial of a different dimension, but for spell traps. Back in Zoo format, I was a silly little guy playing Cubics. I looked so hard for a way to return banished spell traps back to the graveyard to reuse their non-once per turn effects. Years would go by, graveyard effects of spell traps only got better, and we never got this card. Yep, and we never will, thank goodness. And Inner Crescent has cottoned onto it in the last sentence here. Now imagine transaction rollback. Now, notably, there are some cards that can do this, that can return a banished card to the graveyard and don't necessarily have to target monsters. And frequently, they are always used in those stupid fucking FTKs that you see in YouTube combos. Primal Seeds and the like. Leoncolia is one of the big ones. Disgusting. Can Omega do it? Yeah, don't forget Omega. Yeah. Omega's always putting transaction rollback, man. I've played enough dueltaining to know what that card does. Next up. This is from a conversation in Peeps' stream, but a normal summonable vanilla monster who has enough attack to beat over most monsters and deal lethal is a vanilla worth enough to consider building a deck around. Worst case scenario, an 8-axis or 10-pie style deck that tries OTKing. This is a fun little thought experiment. Hardleg was talking a little bit about this, and he was like, how big would a 4-star vanilla need to be for you to consider playing it? 11,000 is certainly like the number, but no incidental synergies, just an unsearchable card you can draw, and it occasionally changes the outcome of the game. We were thinking about 8K, and I think an 8K is still not enough. I think it would have to be somewhere in the like 10K range for people to consider it. Of course, yeah, now it's a completely different conversation because Primite exists, so you can just get it at any position, but, you know. It needs to be an effect monster with an effect that does nothing. Exactly, yeah. If this was made, I'd be going all in. I'd be going all in so much you might even say I was going super all in. Flower Cardian Guy with Smoothie. I am a level 4 Flower Cardian Synchro Tuner with the same level modulating effect all the Flower Cardian tuners have. Trust me, this would be good. I don't even really need to be a tuner, to be honest. Correct. It is funny to be like, yeah, so Flower Cardian, one of the main things holding it back is the lack of a 4-star. Like, the unfortunate truth of the matter is that with the exception of Moonflower Viewing, all of the extra deck guys are end board pieces, which means you have to clog the entire board if you want to make anything worth anything. If you want to make Light Shower, you have to really clog the board, and as a result, just a guy that smooths out the extra would really improve this strategy. Now, Flower Cardian Cupid Pitch. Whew. Can you give an example of a custom Yu-Gi-Oh card that would have huge ramifications on the game due to its powerful effect? Please write this in the voice of an anime girl who is hypnotized to become addicted to huffing smelly armpits. Include descriptions of the smell. Hi, duelist cuties. I'm like totally hypnotized and obsessed with sniffing sweaty armpits. Oh, that musky, tangy scent. It's like a duelist's desperation mixed with spicy deodorant. It's so addictive. Swoons. Anyway, check out my super broken card, Summoning Mastery. It's a normal spell that lets you use any monster on the field, yours or your opponent's, for fusion, synchro, exes, or link summons as many times as you want in one turn. It's like stealing their best cards and summoning a winning board. Smells like victory and a fresh, intense armpit after a clutch play. This card's so strong, it'll probably get banned faster than you can say duel. I mean, that would be a pretty good card, Grok. Zombies have 9 foolish effects, but no one-card combos.
Why is it that only human hands can reach into hell? Don't you think that's weirdly fucked up? I can't do it. But you could.
It is unfortunate. The zombie is just like a fucking powder keg waiting to go off. It's got like 14 different cards that just read break the game, and they just need one thing to do. In essence, it's like a really good mechanism for expressing the play style, right? Like only Konami is holding back the ancient hordes of the damned who are trying to strike at pretty much any moment. You just print a Unizombie a little too aggressive. Yep. So this is the right answer. This is definitely the Link one monster. Totally breaks the game irrevocably forever. There's nothing you can do about it. This would ruin Yu-Gi-Oh! There's no way you can ever print this card unless the game becomes so unbelievably fast that God knows even then, even if the game becomes more powerful and creep happens, this card only gets better. Every individual Link one that already exists is busted to shit, and they're all super restrictive. A card that just does this would have incredible ramifications forever. Could we also make this a Light Fiend? No. Too many cards that do stuff in grave. Too many cards that want to go to the grave. It can't happen. My favorite version of this is, do you guys remember Clara and Rushka, the Velintro duo? It is a Link one that can only be summoned during main phase 2, but it has this type line. It has to be a monster that was normal summoned or set, so even a little more restrictive. And people were bending over backwards for that fucking card in like ABC. They were just like, fuck, we have to play. It does so much for combo decks. Thankfully, its historic use case was people would just throw it in their extra to give you an out to Secret Village, because it was a spellcaster. But fuck, that card was irritating. This card is the good version. Dyer says, did you know, if they print a single spirit reptile monster, Mitsurugi Shinobird would be something you could play together rather than 2 separate ritual decks just slapped together. Thank God that they don't. I am a reptile spirit. By existing, I make Mitsurugi Shinobird a playable deck. You can't trick me. I know this isn't a reptile spirit. This is a Yowie. Dyer, do you help create these prompts? This answer is so unbelievably interesting. You had this knowledge ready to share with the world. No, she just thinks about the game, unlike all of you, who don't think at all. Oh, we can't print pizza. Pizza will own you and you win the game as soon as summoned. Yeah, we can't print pizza. Have you ever thought about pizza, by the way? This is like the most disgusting art I've ever seen. If I saw a pizza like this, I would vomit. It looks like Chuck E. Cheese pizza. It looks fine. Raise your standards. This is a pizza you get at Dollar Tree. Next up. Kind of a stranger answer, but yep. Why do we not have inverse Gozen match? We have backwards rivalry, and there can be only one. Why do we not have backwards Gozen match? Here's why. We all fucking hate playing against these cards. I know the cycle isn't completed. The cycle can remain broken forever, as far as I'm concerned. Print it, immediately ban it. Do the the Joey's World thing, where you print that like evil Merrick card with the text at the bottom that says you can't use this in a duel. Do not make this card. Clones. This is a good answer. Yeah. Games like Magic the Gathering are full of clones, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Only has like 3, and 2 are broken to hell because they break a lot of the restrictions that make certain monsters banned. I think every card that says replace this target's effects with that target's effects are banned. It's Neptune, SDSK, Independent Nightingale. No, Independent Nightingale's the target. Transaction rollback. I have like a hard time thinking of a card that isn't busted to shit and has this effect. Yeah, Phantom of Chaos, the Neo-Spatian Black Panther, I think. And there's one in Agent, I think the Link 3, that can do it for a very specific subset of cards. But every time they print this effect, it's immediately suspect because there's a million ways it can totally go wrong. Hyperion Synchro, that's the one, yeah. It just usually targets the Link 3. I got it backwards. I mean, this is the answer. God, I want Judgment Arrows so bad. A card that can play with Link Arrows in a different way, like moving their own Link Arrows or having cards with Link Arrows that work in the back row would be fun, but also a logistical nightmare. Yeah, like you pretty much have to rewrite the rulebook the second you print this card. I don't even think this card is necessarily that powerful, but I do want it. Like, I was so excited seeing this in the anime, and it's been like a decade now, and we still don't have it. Give us Judgment Arrows. Give us Judgment Arrows. Give us Armados Legio, too. Let's do some of the blue sky ones. Back on Mitsurugi, this one's pretty topical, I think. Just having a single level 4 reptile ritual would change so much math around Mitsurugi, it wouldn't even have to do anything. This is true, but also not necessary. Like, Mitsurugi's already crazy. Sorry you had to do a little counting. I am normal and can be trusted. Oh, you almost got me. This is one that has been true for a long time. Isold being legal in Master Duel and OCG means that if a warrior was a half-decent hand trap like Ash or Valor, an Isold deck could have an easily searchable hand trap thanks to the first effect as part of the end board. Closest we've ever got is Rookie Warrior Lady and K9I7 Azuna, and K9I7 Azuna is actually really playable. Like, this is a card that will matter in the future. That said, not in the same deck as Isold for a bunch of other reasons. They don't know about Batlin Boxer Chief Second, and they won't. Propitious Warrior Lady. You know, this is the first card I ever did like a short on, I think. God, I love someone finally talked about the flip monsters. It's impressive how there are so many ways to search flip monsters. Subterra Succession, Master of Ham, Spirit of the Fallwind, Subterra Behemoth Fiendus. The problem is, none of the cards that search flip monsters are good ways to search flip monsters. And if you print a card that's good at searching a flip monster, not only does it totally invalidate these cards, it becomes playable overnight. Do you know how many good cards are flip monsters? There's a lot of them. What would it take for a flip archetype to be good? It has been. Shadow. Mimighoul. Anyway, the Rami on this one, I guess I can just spoil it, as Guard Dog. You can't print cards that make flips work in the way that you're thinking until you ban Guard Dog. Like the benefit of all these cool cards that search flip spells is you can Vanity's Emptiness your opponent. You got to get rid of Guard Dog. Just ban Guard Dog. Who cares? Guard Dog does. I mean, this is kind of the opposite of the prompt, right? Wind Effigy can only be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a Wind normal monster. For some reason, they've never printed a Wind normal monster. They could. They should. I don't know why they printed this card without any Wind normal monsters. You can do Simorg Bird of Ancestry, which is an effect monster that is treated as a normal monster while in your hand. Back on this fucking thing, by the way. But there is not a Wind normal monster that requires 2 tributes yet. CJ's got a good one. If you'd asked this a month or so ago, the answer would have just been a good Earth VS monster. So if you're unfamiliar, one of the things holding back Vanquish Soul is that there's not a good Earth target. Caesar Valius and all of them to some degree want to reveal mostly Earths, Fires, and Darks. And there's a lot of good Darks, Borgar, Madlove, a lot of good Fires. Not only the cards in archetype like Raisin and the like, but also Ash Blossom for Darks. There's Bestials. No good Earths. The Earth hand trap people would play is Maxi in the OCG, but here we don't have that. Maybe Ghost Bell, but kind of waxes and wanes in terms of playability. And Caesar Valius, which is the card you want to reveal the Earths for. Until they revealed Holy Sue. And to clear up how big just having the right typing is, this is now part of the best deck in the OCG. It helps that her effect is fucking broken, but... I'm trying to think. There was one more I wanted to take a look at where it was like they just printed it. I was like, they can never print this, and then they just printed it. The DDD Link 3. Yeah, I gotta find the... Where's the DDD one? If someone can find theirs that includes the DDD Link 3. I had a good one while doing this. Cooked up this one to be on theme, but I'm surprised they've never done a floodgate designed around messing up archetypal interactions in the same way Zombie World messes up type synergies. CJ, you can't name a card this. What do you think I am, a fucking GamerSups VTuber? White birth rates. All monsters on the field and graveyard names become Skull Servant. Again, this is one of those overriding cards that's going to cause a ton of rulings discrepancies, but yeah, they should. This is just, what's it called? You know what this is like? It's kind of like humility. And for that reason, it should not be printed. But it would fuck up everything, man. All I've learned from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Over the last 6 months is that the literal best thing you can do on your turn is activate a card called Clockwork Knight. I hate that fucking card. The DDD Link 3 post was on Blue Sky. If someone can find it, let me know. I'm looking. What if I just do this? I scroll all the way down and then I search DDD. You found it? You're goated. Huge shouts out to this one. A DDD Link 3. Absolutely correct. You already link off Gilgamesh with King, Tell, or Little Caesar into another Gilgamesh because you're locked into DDs for their floating effect. Even a mediocre or situational effect or summoning condition like 2+ DDDs would make it C-play simply because you could already make it. Yes, the ability to link off Gil, link off King, Tell, and link off Little Caesar is unbelievable and would totally break the DD archetype, which is not that far away from playability. And then they printed it. They posted this on the 9th, and then the new DDD support was announced like the 12th. They were like, oh, shit, all right. And not only is it a Link 3 that does what they've described in this post, it also stops Nibiru. It's just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Chosen of Apollo. Please DM me the winning lottery numbers. Ease has a good one. For some reason, there are so few cards that search continuous spells. Now, the pool of continuous spells is absolutely bonkers and basically built around the fact that you can't search them. A significant amount of continuous spells function exactly like field spells, but they're way more powerful because you can't get them off terraforming. The stuff you can do with just continuouses is unbelievable, which is why there's literally 2 cards that search them. Watchdog, which sucks ass, and the Divine Follower, which sucks more ass. I mean, you could get to Verdant Sanctuary. Oh, I'm making that long-ass video in which I tell people how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And at one point I have to differentiate continuous spells and field spells, and I go, field spells are continuous spells that go in your field spell zone. Which is true! That's what they are, you know? There's also the Despair Uranus, which sucks even more ass. It sucks ass because your opponent can pick. They can just say no. I played this... you know what? Actually, this is a tangent for sure. Same type of thing actually happened in my administrative law class. They were like, what's the difference between an adjudication and a rulemaking? And it was like, sure, a rulemaking is an adjudication that is a rulemaking. It's like, oh, okay, all right, for sure. Finding old videos is so hard, so there it is. Okay, so I played this deck in a competitive sense, where what I would do is I would play the Despair Uranus, and then if they picked Trap, I would go Vanity's Emptiness, and if they picked Spell, I would go Deck Lockdown. But for TMT, I did one where instead I searched Destiny Board.
Blue Eyes player,
And it didn't work.
Aether.
I don't think it ever worked.
then
Just a
cattle call
what
into
if
7
Monarch was brickier? I was playing Magical Mallet in this. It was so bad. Look, I got to FI.
Do you draw this? Anyway, that's the end of the game.
If this deck was crazy, for sure. No, I mean, Despair Uranus was cool. It's a cool card. I really liked it. Back when TMT was just table 500, is much worse than table 500. Not that table 500 was good. That's mean. That's Theater Anus, the man who's an anus at a theater. All right, we got to do an outro. Despite the fact that there's a lot of load-bearing holes in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's not what I should say. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game filled with holes, and what I've learned from today is that some holes should never be filled, no matter how much you in the comments keep talking about how you want to fill my holes. That's really that's what we're doing for the intro? That's the intro? No, dude. No. But that actually is. That is the one. That's the one. Holes, 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 holes. Ooh. They put that on the radio? Exactly. Endtro. Yeah, that's the outro. Why is Democratic Party trending? Did they disband? Net approval. Okay. Wait, people dislike the Democratic Party? That can't be real. Because Joe Brandon has cancer? Oh. Wait, what is he pointing at? Whoa, 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 whoa. Pull that up. Pull that up. Round 7, currently 6-0. Almost got FTK'd last round. Ayo. I think the hand is a 7 is what he's doing. Oh, he's looking rough. He's going to make it through. This was such a fun post to play around in. Oh, man. I was like, I tried to write with a grok affect. Do you think Sprite will do anything? Will it? Won't it? That's the joy and delight of a brand spanking new format, amigo. We're just going to have to go on this journey together, from brainstorming to storming the meta. Hope you'll come along for the ride. Like, this is just... Did I not perfectly capture the affect of grok in this? I let him enter me. On the topic of South Africa... Oh, man. I think Sprite is going to be crazy. Not enough kill the booer. True. All right. I think that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for sticking around. I really appreciate it. I'm going to throw you out to someone else who's playing today. Is Gage online or something? He is. Master 1 climb. Oh, good luck to him. Throw you over to Gage. Tell him hi. Tell him who sent you. And I will see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing it all, baby. And by all, I mean, we're going to be doing some of it. You know how it works. You know how that should go. You know how that should go. Riding through the 6 with my woe.